Giants. Daniel, is that you? Beat the Chiefs. Show me. If the Broncos and Russell Wilson can show me that they can beat the Chiefs, then I will start believing.
And the crowd up. And so on this defense, and Kansas City won't snap the ball again. The Denver Broncos have beaten the Kansas City Chiefs.
Dave Montgomery on the Lions. Former Bear, gonna make this his revenge game for sure. David Montgomery gets the touchdown that ices the game. No! And there's a flag. There's flags. There's flags. There's flags. There's flags. Snap. Hold. Kick.
Denver wins! Denver wins! Let's go!
They open. No!
What happened? Oh shit. You gotta be Mr. Unlimited. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Only Football Podcast. Tonight we got the Chargers and Raiders in a AFC West showdown. Both teams pretty much out of the playoffs at this point, but I'm still hoping for a really good game. And Liam in the chat, what's up, Liam Angel? Happy to have you in as well. The Chargers did receive the football. And it's already 3rd and 3, trying to pick up their first, and they can't. No first down. Trying to pick up the first down here on the play, and it's going to be a quick 3 and out. Antonio Pierce comes out, slaps some hands with some Raiders, and says, "Holy crap, man, we got a game here." 3rd and a half. 3rd and a half. And every inch counts. Every inch counts.
2 inches short, maybe less. The story of my life.
All right, here we go. Scott set to punt this one away. All right, snap, punt, off clean. They brought pressure. This is going to be a fair catch. Interference. Flag comes out. The Chargers will pick it up. They don't even bother running it in for a touchdown because they just blow the play dead right there. Fair catch interference on the punt return. Angel, story of my life. Oh man, that's a good one. That is, man. I feel like we've been seeing a lot of these fair catch interferences lately. I'm seeing a lot of empty chairs in this Las Vegas stadium. And the Chargers don't have any fans, so it's not like they could fill the empty seats the Chargers have. Shots fired already. Shots fired already. Why not? It's the Raiders and the Chargers. The only thing that can make this worse is the Chiefs. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Let's see what they can get going here under center. All right, it's going to hand it off. And a solid run. Okay. So White is going to be the main guy today. Devontae Adams, by the way, if you guys didn't hear, Devontae Adams was questionable for this game before today, saying that he was going to play. And his kids got sick. This happens all the time. Kids go to daycare. Kids, hand and mouth virus, all the sicknesses that come with having kids. Well, Devontae picked it up and got sick. He's going to play through it. And here's a deep shot. I think that's PI. They're not going to call PI. And a deep ball to Jacoby Myers. It looked like clear PI. It was Tucker. Oh, man. That's great defense. But, yeah, that's great D. Going to the gym to shoot hoops in a half hour. Love it. Man, that's my favorite. 3rd and 2. All right. So hand it off here. And White will pick up enough for a first time more. The over-under for this game was set at 35 points, I believe. Pretty low uh, for this game, but you look at the quarterbacks, and you just these weren't just supposed to be the guys, going into this year. They were supposed to be Justin Herbert on the other side, and Jimmy Garoppolo was supposed to be in his stride with Josh McDaniels. No Josh McDaniels, no Jimmy G. It's Aiden O'Connell, and directed for Devontae Adams. By the way, I had to start Devontae Adams. I didn't want to start Devontae Adams. I had him bench. I'm in the playoffs, but at the very last second, I was like, you know what? Devontae's just too special to leave on the bench. If he has a touchdown in this game or 7 catches, I need him to have a really big game. All right, 2nd and 10. Connell looking over the middle, Devontae Adams. There we go. Devontae Adams. Hopefully he's not too sick out there. Liam, I've got Devontae starting as well. All right, we're in this together. We're in this together. Triple fight. What's up, Nick? 3rd and 2. Handoff up the middle. All right. That was Abdullah, not to be confused with White, who is supposed to be getting the majority of the carries today. Of course, got a couple fun bets in here today. The Chargers offensively weren't able to get much going last week after Justin Herbert entered the game. Now they're going to try to run it, and wow, 43 is having himself a good game for the Chargers. I thought that was Derwin James' number. That's Michael Davis. Michael Davis had a couple big plays here already. All right, quick throw. Looks like Hunter Renfro. Flag comes out immediately. This might be holding. And Staley is still calling defense. And they're signaling that this is going to be on the Chargers. The AP is signaling first down. Might be offsides. Yep. All right. Offsides. And that's Derwin James. So Derwin James might have just been lined up with his helmet over the line of scrimmage. They didn't show a replay on it. 24 and 23 record in the regular season. So the Chargers, he's one game above 500. That's pretty good. Quick throw down, Adams. Got Adams into the red zone. Into the red zone. Let's go, baby. Fantasy. Woo! Need those fantasy points. Need those fantasy points today. I literally, guys, when I tell you, I made this swap to put Devontae Adams in legitimately less than 1 minute before he was going to get blocked on the bench. I was comfortable with it. And at the very last second, I'm like, no, I'm going with him. I'm going with him. Primetime Devontae, 2 catches so far. see if he can get a touchdown. They're going to throw it. Oh, that could have been dangerous. And that was Davis again. And Davis has had tight coverage once way downfield. Great containment on the running back with running back trying to beat him to the edge. He made a really good open field tackle. And right here again on Jacoby Myers. I haven't heard of this guy, Davis from the Chargers, but he was definitely early on that one. He was definitely early on that last one. But he's flying around early in this game. 2nd and 10, 8 under 9 minutes. Clock frozen at 8:59. Quick throw, ball bounces way up into the air, and it's going to be an incomplete ball. Khalil Mack hit it, and Khalil Mack's been having a big year so far this year. Definitely has a lot of football left in him. Kind of disappeared a little bit in Chicago, and he's having himself a really good, remind the world who you are kind of year. 3rd and 10. Current drive, the 11th play. Here we go. 3rd and 10. O'Connell looking over the middle, hits his tight end, and his tight end goes all the way down to the 1-yard line. Let's go, baby. Liam said I'm in the consolation. Oh, constellation. Sorry. Hold on. I'll get back to that in a second. What was the ref just saying? The ref just came on to PA saying something, but Kirk Street just kept talking over. Who's that? Yes! Woo! Let's go! I had White scoring in 10 touchdowns. I like it like that. Oh no, so much fun. All right, let's go. White gets in early in this game. Woo! Easton Stick has 1 passing yard so far. It's all right. It's all right. We'll get there. Now I got Austin Eckler scoring 2 touchdowns. I feel like that could definitely happen. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Nick being 24 and 23 is enough for the Sharks to hopefully give Staley another year. He's trash. Yeah, and you know what might be the reality of it is next year, the AFC West head coaches, Andy Reid, Sean Payton, Bill Belichick. If Belichick wants to leave, I think the Chargers would be a job that, like, I think Charger fans might not even like it, to be honest. I think it would split the fan base because you'd have people like, this guy calls defense. Staley calls defense. We need to get an offensive guy. Like we say, so many of these quarterbacks that have success have offensive coaches. The teams that have turned their season around have offensive coaches. Look at how Denver turned their season around. Look at the Steelers still lacking. Look at Green Bay, how Jordan Love started playing, not last week, but over the last 4 or 5 weeks, offensive coach. Look at Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford able to go in the Ravens. Yeah, they didn't win, but offensive guys. The Chargers might not want Bill Belichick. They might not want a defensive guy to come in, but you're going to have your people that are going to be like, hey, this is the most legit coach that we've ever had, 1. And number 2, this guy is considered the greatest of all time. We're lucky to have him. But I mean, I think both people are going to have a valid argument, but that's what I'm thinking. I think Belichick ends up with the Chargers, maybe the Commanders, maybe. But it's going to be interesting if they go with Staley again. I really don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. If they keep riding with Staley, oh my gosh, Charger fans are going to boycott. And they don't have a lot. Okay, it's only like a couple hundred Charger fans. So if you piss them off, you don't have any. All right, still a commercial as we speak after the anytime touchdown we just saw. Oh, by the way, Jonte Adams has 31 receiving yards already. Okay, game back. And Easton Stick. He had a 49-3 record as a starter at NDS, North Dakota State, the four-time FCS National Championship, fifth round, 2019, and this will be his first ever start. So, no pressure. Easton Stick on the road, first start. Quick throw. Let's try to get him in a rhythm. And who is that? Jalen Guyton. They don't have a ton of guys. Austin Eckler is going to have to play a pretty big role in this game. I think he's going to have to get multiple touchdowns potentially because they're going to probably focus on locking up Keenan Allen and putting two guys on Eckler and daring you to beat him with the other players, like Guyton. All right, first and 10. Dropping back, looking to pass, running away, keeping the play alive. Now throwing it down. That's Everett with a gain of 14. Woo! Let's go, baby. Gerald Everett, 13-yard gain. Let's go. Let's go. Gerald Everett. First and 10. Handoff here. Ooh. Nowhere to go. He lost the yard. He lost the yard. All right. Austin Eckler is probably the most valuable player on the team right now. They didn't want to pay him in the offseason. And they end up, he ends up not holding out and just saying, no, I'll bet on myself playing every year. I think he's going to want to finish the stretch of being really good for that contract. Oh my God, ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground on second and 10. The Raiders are saying that they have it, and the Raiders have the football. The Raiders have the football. The Chargers have turned the ball over as Eckler helps up his young quarterback. And not a great start for the Chargers. A turnover on the second possession and 3 and out on the first possession. And the Raiders are going to be looking to take advantage of this. This is great field position starting in the Raiders on the Raiders side. Oh, that was Kuntz, number 51 for the Raiders that came away with the football. And for Stick, it's not a very strong name. I'm not trying to bully the guy, but your last name is Stick. And I can do Branch. A branch can be strong, but Stick, it's like twig. Twig is like the best QB in the league. All right, Adrian O'Connell, no commercial, under center, first and 10, power formation. Let's see if they take a shot here. They're going to just hand it off and pick up a couple yards, gain there on first down. Raiders got to take advantage of this field position. We saw the Chargers get an interception last week versus Denver. They end up going for it on fourth down and not turning that turnover into any points. the Raiders need to learn from the Chargers' mistakes last week, and they're going to need probably at least 2 first downs to get a good field goal. Just one more, one first down. 2nd and 8. And throwing a back shoulder to Devontae Adams, and that's on 43 as well. 43 is all over the place today. And Devontae's saying, are you kidding me? That's not pass interference. And Devontae's really pissed about this one. And Devontae not liking this call. We're going to have to burn a timeout. We're going to have to burn a timeout. Do you even know what the play is? He was so focused on the PI, I don't even know if he knows what the play is. I think a timeout's coming here. Your head coach. 2-1 delay of game. No, they let him go. They let him go. And that was all Mike is jacked up. All right. Is that better? Is that better? Oh man, the mic. Wide open touchdown. Wide open touchdown. Trey Tucker. All right. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. No, that doesn't sound any better. See if that sounds any better. All right, let's see if that is going to solve our problems here. All right, let's see if that is going to solve our problems here. All right, that should do it right there. I think that'll be better for the volume. They're looking at this to see if he got. All right, that should do it right there. I think there we go. That's definitely better. All right. Thank you for letting me know about the mic. Stay a while. All right, so you got 2 feet. You got 2 feet down. Calling the field is a touchdown. It is under official review. It looked like a touchdown to me. I think this one's going to stand, and the Raiders are going to take an early 14-point lead. But for right now, we'll give them 13. And the Chargers, with a quarterback making his very first career start, is going to have to play from behind 2 possessions. All right. Didn't expect the Raiders to come off to a hot start like this, or come out to a hot start at all. But give credit where it's due. The defense is playing good. They forced the 3 and out the first time the Chargers came out, and then the second time forcing the strip sack with recovering the fumble and then turning it into points. The Raiders are just taking advantage of their opportunities, and the Chargers need to respond on this drive. You need to find a way to get Keenan Allen more involved. You got to get the ball to Eckler. I like the first play call that they threw, the wide receiver screen to Guyton. You don't want to be unpredictable, but you need to get some for sure yards on first down so you can stay out of 3rd and long with the young quarterback. So you throw that screen, get that screen going in there. It worked really well. I think maybe they should go back to doing some of that, or maybe faking that taking a shot downfield because I saw Stick last week take a shot. I think it was Keenan Allen. He took a shot. He threw, I think it was like a 50-yard pass downfield that was caught. So he does have the ability to throw the deep ball. And we got Edub in the chat. Wow. What's up, Edub? And I really wish that was Devontae Adams because the playoffs have started, and I have Devontae Adams today. Starting, I almost benched him, and then at the last second, I put him in at the very last second. All right, let's see what the replay is. Touchdown. So the way it was called on the field is going to stand. The Raiders get 13 points, and ladies and gentlemen, Christina in the chat, what's up? Happy to have you in here, and you came in at a perfect time because now it is time for me to introduce somebody that loves football, somebody that loves Chicago Bears football, Ohio State alumni, Justin Fields supporter, and lover of all people. We have Rick.
Yo, not an Ohio State alumni, could not finish a year of college. But thank you, Kyle. Thank you for that intro.
Of course.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys here right now watching this Raiders game that is pretty damn impressive so far on their offensive side of the ball, Kyle.
Yeah. I had the Raiders just annihilating the Chargers tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say Aiden O'Connell, Devontae Smith versus Easton Stick. I think I'm taking the Raiders too.
Yeah, and I need Devontae Adams to have a big game. I had him on my bench. He's been dealing with a virus. His kids got him sick. He's been dealing with the virus. He said today he was going to play, and I was like, okay, I'm still going to bench him because he's sick. And then this game kicked off at 7:15. At 7:13, I was like, I'm putting Devontae in. Fuck it. I'm putting Devontae in.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yep, and so far, it's too early to tell if it was the right decision, but every
ball.
Time... Ball?
Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. Kick is off, and it's going to be a touchback. All right, so, I mean, the Chargers have only had the ball twice. They had a 3-and-out on their first drive. They got the ball out of his hands quick. And Stick guy, they're trying to get the ball out of his hands early, get some easy throws to him, let him start building his confidence. But that strip sack just kind of like plummeted any good feelings that you were starting to get on that drive. Maybe they can get back to that.
Christina Shaleheda, I believe, if that's how I pronounce it correctly. I'm sorry if I butchered that. What's going on? E-Dub, his name is Rick. And Christina, you've never listened before? Well, we appreciate you stopping by, and we hope you stay because we have a pretty awesome channel full of a lot of very friendly people in the chat as well. So hopefully you stay here.
And the Chargers have turned the football over to the Raiders.
On a fumble, right?
Yeah, ball clearly out before he hits the ground. And this is going to get ugly, I think.
Are you able to fast forward at all or no?
No, I didn't have Amazon. So
gotcha. Okay. Well, let me know when the Raiders got the ball. Just let me know where you're at, and that way we could be on the same page, which is always a fun thing, fun little quirk we got here on Only Football.
Raiders on the field.
All right.
Motion. Jacoby Myers in motion. Oh, he wasn't set. That's going to be false start on 16.
Let me know when they line up right after that too. Because that's where I was at. Yeah. I was just waiting for you to get it.
All right.
I like TJ Watt. How do you feel about TJ Watt, Kyle?
Love TJ Watt. He's a Wisconsin guy.
Yeah. Oh, God, not that. Ew.
All right. So they're in the huddle. They're breaking it now. 1st and 15.
Perfect. They're zooming out of the camera. Aiden O'Connell now on the
Yep.
screen. 1st and 15 with some motion. Takes the snap. Aiden O'Connell back to pass. Passing right. That's complete.
Basement. Oh. How do you hear me? Is the mic okay? It was acting terrible.
No. I can hear you very, very well.
Okay.
We got Liam in the chat. What's up, everybody?
What's up,
What's
Liam?
up, Liam? The boy, Liam.
I'm looking at it. It says Raiders 14, Chargers 0, but on the screen it says 13. But on the banner.
Oh, on the banner itself. I know it's weird because sometimes like you'll click on comments and you'll have it updated and it won't update until you unclick it, click it back. It's finicky. It's finicky. They decide to run it there on 2nd down. It's gonna be a 3rd and short coming up. Jimmy G on the sidelines. What do you think of that, Kyle? Like not starting Jimmy G, going with Aiden O'Connell. What is it Antonio Pierce being like, let's see what we got in him, or what?
Yeah, I think you just want to know what he is, because you're gonna have to maybe draft a quarterback next year, because if he's not the long-term answer, then okay, who's Aiden O'Connell? That's the more important question.
And a lob to the end zone. Touchdown. That's got to be a touchdown, right?
Of course, everybody but Devontae. Fuck.
Wow.
This is bullshit.
And dude, Jacoby Myers has been that guy for the Raiders when it should be Devontae, like you're saying. He's done some insane stuff for the Raiders, Jacoby Myers. And I know it pains you to hear that, but God.
It pains me. It pains me a lot.
Look how much in pain he is, guys. Everybody put in a hell yeah.
Pained.
Everybody put a hell yeah in the chat for Kyle because he's just having a rough time right now.
Because I'm in pain. And that's what they went with on 3rd and short.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they went with.
Yeah.
Who are these guys?
It's the Raiders like we've never seen before. I don't think we've seen them with like an offensive output like this. And even on defense, being able to get the turnover the way they did, and turn it into points, by the way, which is always crucial with turnovers. It's the Raiders like we've never seen them before. Maybe Aiden O'Connell is the answer.
Maybe
Wrong.
Antonio Pierce. Oh.
Go ahead.
Maybe Antonio Pierce is the solution. Maybe they don't need to hire a head coach in the offseason.
I was also thinking that too, but I was like, his first 5 games were impressive. His first game or 2 games after they got rid of McDaniels, right? Like it was like, whoa, this guy's like, just injecting some sort of life into this Raiders team. But then he lost 3 in a row after that. You know what I mean? So it was like a rough kind of sell, I guess, on AP again. But if he can win this game and like win it the way he's winning it right now, which is pretty dominantly, like, it's worth a look. I would say they fucked up with Bisaccia last season. Instead, they went with McDaniels over him, and they're feeling it now.
That's how Dable Sweeney got the Clemson job.
That's true. That is true.
Took made the most of his opportunity, and man, we'll see if the Chargers can get on the board. And I was going to tell you, I'm hoping that if there is a touchdown pass thrown, because this is Easton Stick's first game ever.
Yeah,
I'm hoping if he has his first touchdown pass, it's more memorable than the last Chargers touchdown.
Tyrell Williams, he beats Cox.
He beats Cox. That was a good one. I like that one, Kyle. He beats Cox.
He beats Cox. Just so happy about it.
Just a ridiculous beater of Cox.
Oh, we got a chug.
Oh, let's go. Christina with the sub. Christina, this is something we do.
a drink.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll chug in the meantime. But yes,
what if
thank you
Easton
guys.
Stick does something good? Nah, that won't.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Yep, we do. That's what we do here. Obviously, you see the ticker at the bottom. We chug 4 subs here. Christina, thank you for subbing. And so Kyle's gonna go get his beer, and I'll wait for him. I'll wait for him to get his beer to chug here as we got the kickoff. Chargers returning it to the 29 about. Wait for Kyle here as I DoorDash some pizza. Obviously, I've got a new setup. I've got the TV this way, line of sight, instead of how it usually was. Like, usually I'd be sitting like this, looking over there to the TV, but now I got a new setup, got some stuff in the background. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And it is placed. Sweet. Ready, Kyle? And Eckler's going to take the ball here for a run on first down, get about 3.5 yards. You need to calm down.
Oh,
all right, here we go.
There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. Rick, do you think they could just I was going to say, if this was on the Raiders, they could always just do this.
I was just kidding around.
I'm just kidding around, guys. Being serious. Oh, all right. Well, Christina, thank you for the sub. And now here's the chug. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Lil E, obviously in the chat, reminding us. Lil E, what's up? Hope all is well on the trip. Christina, Lil E, we got E-Dub. We had Liam in here earlier. Who else we got in the chat? Angel, Nick. Got a ton of you guys. I love it. I fucking love it. Love seeing a
I'm also in the chat.
Kyle is also in the
I
chat.
have 10 tablets open. Plot twist. I'm Nice Legs. I'm Christina. I'm Little E.
Oh, that's hilarious. That would be so fucking funny.
I was just kidding.
Kyle's over here. Like Kyle will do, like, obviously it's only Kyle and I on the show, so we do a lot of the production in the background, and Kyle will do a lot of typing, and bring up cool stuff on the ticker and bring up facts about games and things like that. This whole time he's been typing, it's just him. Fucking Lil E, like him putting stuff for Lil E, him putting in stuff for E-Dub, him
just
putting
trying to convince you that we're growing.
He's got 12 different emails on Google that he has put a YouTube profile on. Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, we're starting to get some real traction. Dude, look at that stiff arm. Was that Everett?
It was. Everett's a monster, man. He's huge, too.
Hey, I think Everett already got a
touchdown?
No, definitely not not a touchdown. 25 receiving yards, yeah.
We got Stick rolling out. Quick reception for about 5 yards there. Flag. Throw the fucking flag. Lily said, Lily is Mr. Unlimited. Love that. We're getting it down. Christina said, God, you men are crazy. That is facts. That is very much facts. That is very much facts.
My friend Morty looks just like Kellen Moore. It is so weird. It is so weird, dude.
Didn't you I could have sworn there's one time I was gonna say, like, you were talking to him one time. I think I saw him like on a FaceTime you had with him once. I just can't remember if it was or was not him, but I was like, yeah, he does kind of look like him.
This is my buddy Jake.
Yeah, it's Kellen Moore. Yeah, you are friends with an offensive coordinator on the Chargers.
It's so funny. The 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. The camera's shaking. Easton Stick looks like, what the fuck have I gotten myself into? He's got 4 receivers wide, takes the snap, plenty of pressure, and there is your boy. Oh, I thought that was Max Crosby.
Free rusher. It looks like they just out outnumbered the O-line. I think they brought 3 on the left side. Let's see. No replay? That was awesome.
No, they showed it, yeah.
They're showing him flexing. I wanted to see the whole play. But it was the end of the first quarter, so that makes sense. I'm like, where are we going?
Yeah, and this is actually one thing that I kind of had going into this game. I was like, this game has to be Austin Eckler heavy. Yeah. And even Austin Eckler has struggled this season. I think there's only one game he's eclipsed 100 yards rushing.
Whoa.
So he's struggled. He's been on the struggle bus this year.
Well, we've all been there. And Christina, this is something you should know about us. We're Jets, Giants, Broncos, and Bears fans. We don't have a good team. My team's probably doing the best right now, which is comedy.
To the highest degree.
I was looking so hard today to find the playoff predictions. Week 6, when we were 1-5, I was trying to find what our percent was to make the playoffs. Because I gotta believe it was like 1% at that point.
Yeah.
Because it's not just about, you might say 5 losses is just 5 losses, but it's not just about that. It's like, you got to have faith in that team that they're going to be able to turn everything around and start winning.
Yep.
It's easy to be like, only 5 losses. All they got to do is start winning. But it's like, what have they shown you to suggest that they're going to start winning?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so improbable. And that's why the Lions game Saturday night, dude, I'm so scared and excited at the same time. I'm terrified.
No, why?
I don't know, man. I feel like the Lions at home, primetime, coming off a loss is. I think it's a bad spot to find maybe a more talented roster. But if Sean Payton can out coach Dan Campbell, then we have a shot. And it's gonna be a crazy freaking Saturday night.
Yeah, I think for that game, it's kind of what we've been saying about the Broncos for a majority of the season is take those points where you can. And obviously, Russ doesn't have to have this amazing game, right? Or this like high yardage, high attempts type of game from him. He just has to be efficient, which he has been pretty much all season. Like y'all are letting him cook just enough to get those dubs. And with Courtland Sutton there, I think it's a recipe for success on Saturday, I think.
Well, I'm just going to cling on to – see, I can't say it because I'll jinx it, but you can say it.
I can say it, yes, 100%.
4th and 12, they're going to punt to start the second quarter.
Snap, punt, and let's see where it lands. And inside 17. The 20. 17-yard line is where the Raiders will start their next offensive series. Christina, I'm assuming by your comments, you're a Steelers fan.
She's like, no, I just hate Kenny Pickett.
She's like, no, it's just the quarterbacks for the Steelers piss me off. Fucking hate them.
I would actually be like, you know what? Me too. Not even a Steelers fan, but I'm like, this is garbage.
Those are my brothers.
Those are my brothers.
I love Shane Gillis. Christina will be back, and yes, she is a Steelers fan. Christina, all right, sounds good. We'll see you here in a bit. All right, 1st and 10 for Aiden O'Connell and the Raiders inside their own 20-yard line on their center. Motion a man to the right side, takes the snap, going to hand it off here to Jacobs. For probably no gain there. Jacobs, 800 yards rushing so far this year, getting close to 1,000. But there's been like some games where it's just like, and I feel like it was, mostly because of McDaniels, where he just has been like completely absent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to tell is there something going on with him? Because apparently White is supposed to be like the lead back today.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there.
Not too
But
sure.
Josh Jacobs, Jimmer
Jake Smith. His name is
Ooh.
my name. Oh, almost sack there.
The refs wait until they pick it up to be like, no, it's dead. Like, why didn't you blow the whistle before we picked it up?
Hey, I'm just playing. We're just messing around.
Hey, I was just kidding.
I love that. I fucking love that. Lil Lee, who's Zach Wilson? He had a game, though. He had a game. I know you were happy about that, Lil Lee.
Mark Davis. What a guy.
You got Angel Bag said he didn't end up shooting. Shooting what? I'm assuming basketballs because of the emoji. Thank God.
Yep, basketballs for sure.
Glad to have you back, Angel. 3rd and 10.
Regardless of what you were shooting, we're glad that you didn't end up doing it.
Raiders are going to take a time out here on a 3rd and 10, just kind of see what the hell they can do. Aiden O'Connell, 0 scholarship offers. Walk on at Purdue. Started 33 games over six seasons. He was in Purdue. Oh, my God.
He's from Omaha, so let's see if we hear any Omaha at
Omaha!
the scrimmage.
Omaha!
Omaha!
I agree with what Crafty's saying here, by the way. Kyle, Campbell's a great energizer, motivator, maybe not such a great strategist. Peyton is both, though. I agree with that because, and I think Crafty also said that during the, when did you said that last? I think during our stream on Tuesday, Crafty said the same thing. So I was like, yeah, you know what? That may be true because you see his 4th down percentages. Aiden O'Connell throws it over the middle, and I believe, was that complete but short?
Short.
2 yards short. But yeah, I mean, you saw what Campbell did going on 4th down like 5-6 times during that Bears game, you know. So it was one of those things where you're like, okay, are you going for it because you need a big play, or are you going for it because you actually believe you can get the 1st down here? So
kind of like hitting that panic mode too early.
Yeah. 100%. And the Raiders are going to end up punting the ball here. Great stop by the Chargers defense. They really needed it. I mean, start of the 2nd quarter, they need some points on the board here coming up.
Yeah, they need to get Austin Eckler involved. Fair catch at the 21.
Mm-hmm.
And the Chargers have 79 yards to go with Ian Stick, which is not a strong last name. I was saying earlier, Branch. You can work with Branch, but Stick, Twig,
even Wood
that you can snap.
Even Wood, you know, you could be
Wood.
like, oh, Wood, that's a strong name.
Yeah.
That's a strong name.
Wood, but yeah, not Stick.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not Stick or Twig or anything. anything that can be broken.
Real quick, Christina, thank you for being back. How did you find this? I'm always curious as to how people find this. I know a lot of people, I only ask this question, Christina, is because a lot of people here come from Grossi. Grossi rated us a couple times, and we've gotten a lot of people who have graciously subscribed to the channel and are in the chat now. I'm curious as to how you found this. Was it through Grossi? Was it just, you saw the sick ass thumbnail Kyle created for this stream? And
did you like it?
Yeah. Let us know if you liked it. Oh yeah. Watching Tom Grossi. There you go. See? Yeah. Grossi. Loved it.
You're watching Tom Grossi today?
Or yeah, during one of the raids? Or did you subscribe to us and then
maybe I
was gonna say from one of the other raids.
From a raid, but never like stuck around. That's what my guess is, but I have no idea. Regardless, awesome to have you in here.
Yes, very.
On Thursday Night Football. Rick, is there any way the Chargers make this game competitive? Because I'm gonna say right away, yes. I think the Chargers can. I think the Raiders can blow this type of a lead. I've seen it happen on Thursday night. I've seen 24 points get erased twice. I mean, it's not that unlikely. It's 3. If they score right now, it's a 2-possession game, the whole second quarter.
Mm-hmm. And I'm with you there. Like, I don't trust either of these teams to maintain a huge lead. 1, 2, I don't really expect the Chargers to make this ferocious comeback either. But if you're asking me, like, which one is closer to happen, I think the Chargers put up couple touchdowns, couple scores.
Yes.
Hey, Kelly Lincoln. I found your stream just by searching Ravens Chargers and filtering live streams. Thumbnail caught my interest. Hell yeah. That's
Love
Kyle
that.
hard at work. Throw a hell yeah in the chat for Kyle's thumbnail. Throw a fucking hell yeah in there for that, please. Let's
calm
go.
down.
But no,
Calm down.
fuck you. I'm not calming down. Fuck
I don't
you.
like
You
this
know what?
anymore.
Throw a dog shit. No, I'm just kidding. Throw a hell yeah for Kyle in his thumbnail game. Love it. Love it.
We do throw dog shits in the chat only for things that are dog shit. We don't abuse it.
No, I think what we're gonna start doing is dog shit in the chat when something goes, is bad, is terrible, but a hell yeah for when things are great. And you got to throw a hell yeah in for Kyle's thumbnail game. So throw a hell yeah in the chat, everybody. Here we go.
You guys being
Eckler
here is my hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry, not Eckler, but they ran it on the first down there, and it got about a yard, if any.
Crosby's out there bullying people all the time, just out there hitting people after the whistle, chipping people a little bit, trying to start a fight. Definitely the best player they have on defense.
Yeah.
He's somebody you have to game plan around. He can wreck a game.
13.5 sacks, too. Like, he's a monster. 2nd and 4 coming up here for the Chargers. Stick back to pass over the middle is going to be... Oh, he gets the first down there on the extra effort. Love that. Love that.
Right when he had his back, you already knew he was going to be able to push himself in.
And we've seen that before, like big motherfuckers just like moving their feet still, trying to get that first down, trying to get that extra yard or so.
Easton Stick has 59 passing yards already.
Wow. Wow.
Sarcasm. Okay.
Wow. What a guy. 1st and 10 here at their own 33-yard line. Easton Stick with 4 receivers wide in the shotgun.
Timeout.
And a timeout, yeah.
All right. So that's about as much success as the Chargers can bear.
All right, we're overstepping our boundaries now. Like, what?
It's personal.
Great question, Christina. How did you guys start the channel? Kyle and I started this 2 years ago before the 2022 season. So during the 2022 off season, we wanted to, we talked about it, right? We had talked about it a little bit beforehand, and then we finally started because we're like, hey, let's do it. We're both football heads. We loved it. We enjoyed it. And we started off as just a podcast, just something on Spotify and Apple. And then we turned it into a video podcast as well.
You forgot the part where we're both naval air crewmen in the Navy.
That's true.
We lived together for.
You're right. I very much simplified it.
Dude, that's like the coolest thing on our resume.
That is true. That is something we need to.
We did some Top Gun shit for 6 years, and then
yeah. That's kind of that is how Kyle and I met. Kyle and I have known each other for about 6 years now. And throughout those 6 years, we've always talked football. And one of the funny things is we were put in the same squadron, but to be put in the same squadron is like a crapshoot. It's not necessarily like we both decided to go to the same squadron. We both got put in it by luck. Stick going deep over the right side, incomplete. And through that friendship and shit talking NFL, we started the podcast. Yeah, but we started, like I said, just as strictly a podcast, and then we made the jump over to YouTube, went live for a few games, and ever since then, that's what we've been doing.
And it's been the best 2 years of my life.
2 years of doing this has been fucking fun. That's for sure. And then talking to you guys, obviously, getting more people interested in the channel. Hopefully making this our job one day. Incomplete pass can be 4th and 7 for the Chargers here.
He can't stay on the field.
Raiders are too good right now.
That guy dressed up as Elvis looks like if Peyton Manning just stopped working out for like 10 years.
Great question here by Kelly, by the way. Does Staley get fired before the end of the season, Kyle? I think at this point, no.
Yeah, I said if they lost to the Packers and he didn't get fired, because I didn't say it like that. I was wrong. I said the Packers are going to beat the Chargers and Staley's going to get fired. And he didn't get fired. So then I was like, okay, if they're not going to do it, then they're not going to do it until. Now, there is something to be said with getting embarrassed. I know last year we didn't want to do a mid-season firing, but on Christmas we lost like 55-7 to the Rams. When you get embarrassed, sometimes it puts a lot of pressure on the front office to make a move. So I do think the Chargers are planning on waiting to the end of the year, but I do think if they get some kind of outside pressure to do it, like losing tonight by 40 points, I definitely think it's in the realm of possibilities. But I do think they would need to get embarrassed pretty bad.
100% agree. But and I mean, it's a division opponent too. Like the Packers are kind of like a one-off type of thing. And, I don't know, because they've had some good wins. The Chargers have had some good wins. And I think you can't really even judge him that much with Easton Stick as your quarterback, a 5th rounder from like 4 years ago that they picked up. So you can't give him, you got to give him a little slack with that. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree.
By the way, Kelly, great question. Did you subscribe, by the way? Because we did get 2 new subscribers. And if you subscribed, we got to chug, Kyle. I think we have to chug.
All day, staring at the ceiling, making friends with shadows on my walls.
Is this your writing?
All night.
Yeah.
Hearing voices telling me that I should get some sleep, 'cause tomorrow might be good for something. Hold on. Feeling like I'm headed for a breakdown, and I don't know why. I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know. Right now you can't tell.
Where's the Creed at?
Over.
Can you take me higher? Kelly,
I can actually play
Kyle.
that song.
Kelly subscribed, by the way.
What the fuck?
Kelly subscribed.
Let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's go. Woo! Oh. Angel said, "What the fuck, Kyle?" But that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful.
I figured everyone knows that song. It's a commercial, trying to bring some entertainment during the commercials.
Love it. Here we go. O'Connell back to pass. Little pressure from the Chargers.
Ooh.
Incomplete pass over the middle.
Damn it.
I know. It was Devontae Adams. When I saw him come up, I was like, oh, Kyle's about to be pissed.
Dude, I just need something. Something.
Yeah.
I need. Yeah. It's the playoffs. I need him to. Man, that was just really good coverage.
That's true. Kyle is in the playoffs in our fantasy football league. He got in by the skin on his ass, honestly. Right, Kyle?
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
Because I did beat him this week. I thought that loss would keep him out. And, I'm an asshole. Why not keep him out?
And I'm still in. I don't
I'm
even know
still
how I'm in. I really don't. I was like, I'm in the playoffs. I lost last week.
You're like, oh shit, this is dope.
Yeah, I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Considering I only have like one player starting that I drafted this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my entire
wow.
team's like waiver guys.
I had no idea. 3rd and 5 here for the Raiders coming up. Oh, Chargers showing some pressure. Aiden O'Connell recognizes it. Let's see what he does here. They are bringing some pressure.
Oh,
over
that
the
was
middle.
for Adams. Damn it.
Oh, no. Batted down at
Damn.
the line. Batted down at the line.
Unbelievable. Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Love it. Love it. I do wish they would go back to Twitter, actually, instead of X. I don't know.
Yeah. It should at least stay a 2-syllable word.
Mm-hmm.
2 syllables, you know.
Minimum.
X is like, there's nothing to it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like naming your kid C7000 or something.
Which Elon has done.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Who's number 12 and why are they still letting him return punts?
Oh no.
Wow. Dog shit. That return was absolute
dog
shit. Wow. What were you doing? Just go straight out of bounds, you moron.
Ooh. Christina, this is a good Rick. What's our most banger video?
Oof. If you want to see Kyle and I argue, there's one that we have about Lamar Jackson from from this past off season. It was like pretty fresh after the Super Bowl. We were talking about, does he need weapons? Does the quarterback make the weapons?
I think I think it was about his holdout. Yeah, it was right after the Super Bowl because it was he was trying to get paid, and then you were like, "Yeah, you got to pay him," and then I'm like, "Fuck that, he's hurt," and then we did that in a circle for an hour.
It was so funny because at the end of the video, you'll notice where Kyle will say something, and I'm like about to say something, and I'm like, you know what? We've gone too long on this. Let's stop it. So that one's always fun. I always like a good argument, a good football argument, right? Like that's always cool. Like, and Kyle and I, when we argue, we don't like, hate each other after. It's just more of like an actual, like we're arguing about football and that's where it stays, So banger video. Yeah, there's that one. Kyle, is there another one you would say was a banger video?
Probably that one where I played Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams. That's our most banger.
That's the most banger
right there.
Oh God, we're hilarious. I think Kyle and I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna, because I used to play guitar. I just need to get a guitar now, and we're gonna guitar it up for you guys. We're gonna Guitar Hero that shit for you guys.
We're gonna have like software that's like thousands of dollars so that we can be on the same page and there's no delay. Or we'll just both, it's funny, me and my uncle, we play together and we're always totally out of sync with each other. Mm-hmm. So maybe if we played over the internet, it would actually line up pretty well.
I think, hey, there you go. I think so. Love it.
Because some people are just a little off. Like I don't know, they don't have rhythm, or some people can't play and sing at the same time.
I can't. I have that problem.
Like when the rhythm of your strumming is different than the rhythm of the words.
Mm-hmm.
I was like that in the beginning, and then I found the songs that I knew the best. I didn't really have that problem. Like if I really knew,
like a
song I grew up knowing,
mm-hmm.
But if it's just like a song I don't know that well and I'm trying to learn it, I have that problem. So it might just be like you have to like play your favorite songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember like I would always be just in such awe of like actual like artists who can do like these ridiculous kind of either like rhythms or actually like start picking and singing at the same time, because I was like, I wish I could do that. You know what I mean? Second
I know
and
what you mean,
7.
dude.
Quick pass to Mayer on the right side. Touchdown. Raiders. Wow.
27-0.
Wow.
And there ain't no Herbert coming to save the day.
Wow. And AP on the sidelines being like, I'm out coaching Staley right now, a head coach.
That's
who's
because
been a
he's
head
from
coach.
Compton, dude.
That's true. I'm from
knows,
Compton.
He knows how to lead this group of men, the Raiders. I mean, he's the perfect coach.
Mm-hmm.
The Raiders, they used to be the bad boys, you know?
Yeah.
They had this image about them. NWA made them super famous, the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
And like, especially since moving to Vegas, they've kind of like stepped away from, they don't really have a Vegas identity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought it was so fitting that the head coach is actually from Compton and he can like restore some of what was lost by moving to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's really a great opportunity. And I think Mark Davis needs to hire him.
It's a very, very decent reason to like look at him for the head coaching job. The attitude, the way you, like you said, leads men, shit like that. Like, again, they kind of fucked up with Bisaccia last year, and I think they should do that for AP this year. Liam did bring up a good point, by the way. We did see the Colts blow a 33-0 lead. It's possible. It's possible.
We did on Thanksgiving.
Yep. No less.
Thanksgiving. I couldn't even finish my meal.
My meal.
Because they were blowing a 33-point game.
I hate you. Aiden O'Connell, 3 touchdowns tonight. Up 28-0.
KC knows what I'm talking about. Got to have the keyboard. So KC plays the piano or the keyboard, whichever. Ooh. That's awesome. We have musicians here at Only Football.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we fucking do, dude. Yeah, we fucking do, dude.
Come on.
Here we go. Here's a kick. Davis back on the kick return. Ooh. I wouldn't even let him look at the ball.
Don't even.
After that.
Yeah, I would tell him to go to the locker room right now because I don't want you getting too close to the balls.
Hit the fucking showers, dude. Hit the fucking showers.
Next week, Thursday night, the New Orleans Saints taking on the red hot 6-7 Rams. Don't forget to tune in for another NFC showdown between two of the NFC's best 6-7 teams.
Here we go. Houston sticking the
Here we go, Galaxy.
Here we go.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay. I got a D for the P really quick.
All right.
You guys know what that is.
Yep. Watch Has Been Hotel Season 1 trailer during halftime. Please. We will do our best, Angel. We will do our best. All right, 2nd and 12 now for the Chargers coming up. Stick takes the snap. A lot of pressure from the Chargers coming up. Moving right, going to run it himself. Goes out of bounds. There's a flag. Let's see what this flag is. See, Angel played drums. We got Casey on the keyboard, Kyle and I guitar, and a little bit of the singing. We got an entire band ready to go here on the Only Football Podcast. Hey, Lil Lee playing guitar too. We got it. We got everybody, man. We got Kyle. We've got an entire band.
Oh, wow. That escalated quick.
Yep.
We're starting a band.
We're starting a band. Angel on the drums, you and I and Lil E on guitar. I'm sure one of us can play bass. We got Casey on the keyboards. Like we're ready to go.
Groupies. I looked up groupies. I am not going to be a groupie. They sleep with the band.
What was this? Is this School of Rock?
Yeah, Jack Black in Summer. Look, she
was like 11 years old.
Yeah. My parents pay $50,000 a year, and they won't be happy when they hear about this. Summer, I didn't want to get the other kids jealous. I'm actually giving you the most important position, band manager.
Ooh, great.
The whole operation is in your hands.
Oh my God! You saw him bleeding there on the field. 3rd and 5. Easton Stick moving left on some pressure. Gonna try to throw it across his body, incomplete.
I'm seeing it right now. Running, throwing across his body into the ground.
Let me know when they show Max Crosby.
And Crosby.
There we go. Perfect. Oh, we've definitely got tons of people for a band in this chat right now.
Plenty of people.
So it's looking like another 3 now for the Chargers. The Chargers just cannot get anything going offensively, which, I mean, feel like you could have called with Easton Stick behind center. So. Oh, let me get another little Celsi.
Oh, Rick's getting hammered.
Topo Chico.
Everyone say bye.
Shut up, Kyle.
I just looked up the final song of School of Rock.
Yeah.
And the chords don't look that hard, actually. No capo.
What are the chords?
D, C, G, C, D, C, G, C, D, C.
Yeah, that's not hard at all.
No capo. Baby, we were making straight A's. We were stuck in the dumb days.
Bop, 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 bop.
Don't take much to memorize your lies. I feel like I've been hypnotized. And then that magic man, he came to town. Do you know the song by heart?
No, I don't.
Oh, Rick.
Unfortunately.
And if you want to be the teacher's pet, well, baby, you just better forget it. Rock's got no reasons. Rock's got no rhymes. You better get me to school on time. Oh, yeah.
Kyle would be, if Kyle had a teaching degree, that's exactly what he would do. The School of Rock movie would be Kyle's real life. If given the opportunity, Kyle would do that shit.
Oh God, I'm taking that as like a compliment.
Tell me no, though. Tell me no.
No, you're right. I would totally do that. Ned Schneebly.
That would be me.
Oh, you know what? He just walked in. Ned, the phone. Hi, this is Ned Schneebly.
Oh God. D for the P. Be right back.
All right, D for the P. I don't even know anymore. Part 3 of your final tomorrow. Good luck, Angel. We are back in Sin City, also known as Las Vegas, where there's a ton of happy Raider fans. Hasn't been a lot to be happy about this season, but tonight they are champions for the moment. 28-0. Christina, hey guys, I'm back, but Tom Grassi made me sad because cliffhanger. First and 10, handoff, and it's gonna go for 3 yards. Second and 7. This is something I wrote. Second and 7. Ooh, no, not Davante Adams. Gain of 3. He didn't reply to me, so I'm staying here. Well, you know, he also has a ton more people, and sometimes it's hard to respond to everybody, so I wouldn't take it too hard. I'm sure he's already hard on himself, trying to get to all the comments. Plus, I mean, if he gets to all the comments, maybe he wouldn't have as much time to create. You know, you got to keep that in mind, because seems like he's always creating something. 3rd and 2, Aiden O'Connell, slant. There goes Davante Adams. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're talking, baby. Baby, we were making straight A's. Ooh, Davante Adams has got 10 points already. I need a touchdown. Whew. Man, I'm nervous. All right. 1st and 10. And a quick throw, and it's going to be a throw, and then another Davante Adams again. Let's go. Let's go, Jacoby Myers. We are happy to have you in here, regardless of everything, Christina. So make yourself at home. Stay a while. Only football chat. And no, me and Tom are not buds. I'm not sure if he knows I exist. My buds are the people that come in the channel here with me. So Rick, my brother comes in sometimes. But no, me and Tom are not buds. And direct handoff on 2nd down. And now it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Did he skip your super chat? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Maybe donate like $100. I don't know, man. The things people do for 3rd and 3. Direct snap. Gone. Touchdown. 35-0. 35-0. 35-0. This is insane. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And now you put the Chargers in a situation where they can't run the football. Oh, man. This is going to get out of hand. This is going to get out of hand. 10 catches for four catches for 64 yards, 10.4 points for Devontae Adams right now. And this Chargers, look, this was the kind of loss that I was saying could get Staley fired. This one right here. $63-0. It's possible. Inconceivable. Maybe. Potentially. Just maybe. Just maybe. And Easton Stick is still warming up. Somehow, through an entire half of football, he is not warmed up yet. And whew, kick is off, sailing, and it will be a touchback. And Staley calling the defense. Don't forget, guys, don't forget that Staley is calling the defense.
We got to bring this group together and do it consistently, okay? And that's where it's at. So you can stop asking that question, okay? I'm going to be calling the defenses, okay? So we're clear. So you don't have to ask that again.
Well, you're giving up 35 points in the first half. Maybe someone else should be calling the defense. Not sure. Maybe that question should be asked again tonight. And Stick rolling, throwing, and it's going to be an incomplete pass intended for Gerald Everett. And now a unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is going to be called on 21 for taunting number 7, Gerald Everett. That's definitely going to be a taunting. Yep. Look at that. The Raiders taste a little bit of success and don't even know what to do with themselves. He's like, let's see. Yeah. Damn. All right, 1st and 10. Chargers after the penalty on the 40. And a handoff. A handoff, guys. You're down 35. You're trying to at least keep the running game somewhat involved in this game because you can't get one-dimensional with the guy that can't throw. Oh, this is a bad spot right now for the Chargers. But if they can get one touchdown, you know, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You don't got to get it all back, but you need to score. If you could get like 10 somehow, get 10 before this half ends, they'd be in good shape. But really, it's the turnovers. When you go back and look at all the turnovers, it's been ridiculous. And little E, have you ever watched Hancock? Yes. Yes, I have. Great movie. Celtics up with 3 minutes left. Good luck. Thank you for letting me come to the channel, of course. Little E, you got to learn to chill. We all need to learn to chill. 4th and 1. Staley's going to go for it as he loves to. There's nothing Staley likes more than to go for it on 4th and 1. If you ask Staley, what would you rather do? Win a Super Bowl or go for it on 4th and 1? He's going to say, go for it on 4th and 1 every time.
Go for it.
That's his shit. 4th and 1. Game on the line. Midfield.
And 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
If you ask Staley who's calling the defense, he would say, stop asking.
Did you see that? I just played that one.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I was like, yeah, after they scored 35, I was like, at 35 in the first half's a great time to dive into this question. Who's calling the defense?
Hey, Staley, quick question about the defensive play calling. Get the fuck out of here right now. Angel saying, hey, Rick, how's your shit? And Christy saying, how's the piss? They were both excellent. You guys are too much. Is the cat going to play guitar now?
No, this guy doesn't know how to.
Why not? He's looking at my soul, dude.
I know.
I hate it and I love it at the same time.
That little fucker. I'm kidding.
A little piece of shit.
That little fucker scratched me.
That little fucker scratched me.
Did you see the new movie on Netflix?
Is it the one with Julia Roberts that you're talking about?
Yeah, like the Michelle and Barack Obama helped produce it or something.
Oh.
But it has Julia Roberts in it.
Yeah, okay. Ethan Hawke, right, as well?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I know about it. And I've heard like people are like talking about it like quite a bit.
Yeah, it's like I thought it was a good movie. It was very like that is my favorite genre of movies. It's like kind of scary, suspenseful, psychological. You're spending most of the movie trying to figure out how you feel about the characters in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody's right, but everyone's also wrong about something.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of shows like how. Well, what spoke to me is how society is always trying to get people to draw these hard stances. Like you're either with us or you're with them. And I thought the movie was like, I thought it did a good job of showing like there's some truth to both sides, and the truth is somewhere in the middle. And
yeah,
because there's these guys that just say they own the Airbnb. I won't spoil anything, but they're like, this is our house, but the internet and power lines are all down. And it's like, okay, do you not trust these people to come in because of, other reasons, or is it because?
Sorry, go ahead.
I didn't want to interrupt fourth down, but
they do not get it, but there's a flag.
Hopefully the flag is for the Chargers on the Raiders. But yeah, dude, it's such a good movie. I still have to watch the last 15 minutes because I had to run up and start this. But I was like, when I timed it out, I was like, oh, okay, I'll have time to finish it. And now I'm just like, fuck, what happens?
Your life is just different after that.
Yeah, it's a great movie though.
Penalty was declined. It was on the Chargers. It's going to be a turnover here. Offsides. Another offsides on the offense called. Pat Mahomes can't be angry. He can't be angry.
It's an offsides of all things.
Over this line. Just step over that line.
Over any line. Huh?
Oh, you stepped over the line.
Step over the line.
You stepped over the line.
You stepped over the line.
Love how like for you and I that clip goes all the way back like 5 years.
Yeah. Even longer, dude. That is
longer.
A long time ago that movie came out. As the Chargers are going to take over around midfield. Christina, I'm sorry to hear that you're fighting off a cold. Hopefully you get better soon. Make sure to get a ton of rest, ton of water, some Gatorade. Get your electrolytes. Devontae Adams with a catch for 9 yards. Kyle, there's your 1.9 points. If there's a movie you can say it's kind of like this one, for the one you were just talking about on Netflix, is there anything that comes to mind off the rip?
Something that would have been directed by Jordan Peele.
Oh,
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele, yeah. Ooh, Jordan Peele, basketball player on the
yeah.
Wizards.
Not him. No, not the guy that got knocked out by
Draymond
Green.
Who's been going off the rails lately. But by the way, Raiders get a first down on that pass.
Draymond indefinitely suspended after socking.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Nurkic.
Nurkic, yeah.
O'Connell.
God.
Oh,
Fine, I'll open the door for you. Spoiled cats.
Meow, meow, meow.
You guys don't. You don't even do anything around here.
You don't even do anything, you fucking scumbags. I talk to my cats like that all the time. I was like, you guys don't pay rent. You guys don't kill bugs. What do you guys do?
What do you guys do around here?
Yeah. What is it that you say you do here?
What a life.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. Aiden O'Connell's going to hand it off here to the right side. Great run here.
Wow.
And still going close to a first down.
And the Raiders say, I'm better than you.
And I know it.
This is crazy. I wonder if anyone's ever got fired mid-game. See a scenario where, the owner just tells Staley not to come back out in the second half. Wouldn't that be a crazy firing? I've never seen that.
If they just like somebody in a suit comes up to him and is like, hey, brother, I'm going to need you to clock out.
Yeah. I feel like it would be kind of cool to be like, hey, I'm not going to allow our franchise to be represented the way that they're being represented for another 30 minutes.
Yeah. It's like, I can't have this.
Yeah. I think that would be refreshing.
Yeah.
Because it would be like, okay, people still feel that way about their team.
Mm-hmm.
Versus like the Bears rolling with, Eberflus for 4 years and like, being like, come on, this guy sucks.
Or, Nagy or, oh God. There was at one point this season, I was like, can we get Nagy back? Christina, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for, being in the comments and stuff. And yes, we will be live streaming Saturday, Steelers versus Colts. I can't guarantee we will root for the Steelers because we have Steelers fans and Colts fans in this stream that will be watching that game with us, but we will definitely be rooting for a good Saturday game.
Yeah, I wish they both would lose, but at the same time, because they're both stealing my wild card spot right now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
That's true. Because do you have the same record as the Colts or the Steelers? Well, the Steelers have a winning record, right?
Yeah, I think the Steelers are up one game.
Okay, because I forgot if they had a losing one or not.
So right now,
I can't remember.
There's 6 teams tied. Here's the updated one day ago. And okay, you got the Ravens at the 1, Dolphins 2, Chiefs 3, Jags 4, Browns 5. Joe Flacco may lead them to the playoffs. Steelers 6.
Hope not.
And they own the common games tiebreaker with the Colts and the conference game tiebreaker with the Bills and Broncos and the head-to-head tiebreaker with the Bengals.
Holy shit. Yeah, Kyle needs a tie.
And then the Colts are the 7th seed. Indianapolis has the head-to-head tiebreaker over Houston and the conference record tiebreaker over Buffalo, Cincinnati. But then here's Denver, same record, own the conference record tiebreaker over Cincinnati and head-to-head tiebreaker over Buffalo. So,
gotcha.
I mean,
see you, Christina. Peace. Yeah, Kyle needs this to
see you,
be
Christina.
Kyle needs this to be a tie or like the game not to happen and then rescheduled and then it's a tie next time. Something like that.
Or I think I want the Colts to lose because it seems like the Colts have the most tiebreakers. Like they.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the Steelers hold the tiebreaker over the Colts, but if the Colts beat the Steelers, I don't know, man. Either way, one of them's going to lose and we'll deal with whatever team.
Aiden O'Connell over the middle. Touchdown. Wow. Trey Tucker. Why is it everybody except Devontae, dude? Why is it everybody except Devontae? It just seems like Devontae is like playing fucking, hey, look at me over here, and then bam, touchdown.
Because there's two guys on Devontae every play.
Every play, yeah. And you'd think this is an outstanding matchup for Devontae Adams. Like you said, you put him on your fantasy squad starting because, yes, this is an advantage for Devontae. And Aiden O'Connell and the Raiders are taking advantage of the double coverage on Devontae Adams and just spreading the ball around as they go up 42-0.
Damn. I knew I should have started Aiden O'Connell.
Do you actually have him on your bench?
Oh, I did start him.
No, you didn't.
Hell yeah.
You're
He's
a
already got
lying
24
liar.
points.
You're literally
Let's
a lying
go.
liar.
Let's go, baby.
I gotta look this up now just to make sure Kyle's not lying. I fucking hate you.
What did you find?
I wonder if anybody's got him on their bench though.
I think he's
no, right?
There's
no way
available.
Yeah, he's totally available. Yeah, nobody's got him on their bench.
Yeah, I can claim him right now.
and put him into the lineup right now.
Yeah.
Liam said Chargers. I've been gaming the system. Liam said Chargers. What happened? Oh god, the Chargers are charging, and if you guys saw earlier in the game, they actually put up like a chargering as a definition. It's like losing in the worst ways or blowing a lead or some shit like that. And I was like, yeah, that's charging. All right.
I love it. The only thing I don't love about it is the fact that the Raiders are the team beating the Chargers. I wish it was a team.
Yeah.
I wish it was anybody not in the AFC West.
I mean, they both still have losing records because they're both 5-8 right now.
Yeah.
And I mean, they don't really pose a threat. You know what I mean, to the Broncos.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't like the Raiders feeling good.
That's true. Because
So
after
Raiders
this week,
are like my Packers.
Because okay, so then I totally understand what you mean. Because after this week against the Lions, you guys play the Raiders next week.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I could. Damn it, well, both teams are gonna, in a way, have extra rest because the Broncos play Saturday instead of Sunday.
That's true.
Just a bit of it.
I think so. They play. They play Detroit and then they play New England. So that New England game is the one I was thinking of. That's on Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
NFL Network primetime. And so Detroit and New England will both be on primetime. And then the Chargers again. And then the Raiders.
Crafty said, I just bought a carton of milk and a picture of the Chargers defense was on the back of it.
Because the Chargers are dog milk.
No, because it's missing, Kyle.
What's missing? No, I'm kidding. Man, you guys are dumb.
You guys are fucking idiots, bro. I get it. Oh my god, hold on. We gotta just Top in gun. Honor.
Tom Skerritt.
Tom Skerritt. We gotta play this just cause.
We gotta bring this group together and do it consistently. Okay, and that's where it's at. So you can stop asking that question. Okay, I'm going to be calling the defenses. Okay, so we're clear. So you don't have to ask that again.
Hey, Staley, who's going to be calling the defense?
Stop asking that question, Kyle.
You
stop that.
For the second half, it's a valid question.
You think? How funny would that be if Staley's like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to let my defensive coordinator do it now, actually, and I'm just going to let him do it. That's insane.
If he would have had the balls to do something like that, then maybe he would have had a 42-0 game, and he would look like a genius
Yeah.
had he passed the keys, because a lot of this is just turnovers and not having Justin Herbert. So
Yeah,
this would have been
exactly.
a great week to be like, you're right. I'm going to step down and see if I'm the problem. Oh, look at that, 42-0 at half. I must definitely be the solution. I'm going to take the play calling duties back.
This ain't on me. We don't have Herbert. This ain't on me. What are you talking about?
The Raiders right now are 41-point favorites. Do you think they come out keeping their foot to the pedal in the second half, or do you think you don't see Devontae Adams anymore in this game? He was sick.
I can see them doing that, taking out the starters towards the end of the third quarter. The entire second half, I don't know, because kind of like what Liam said earlier, right? We saw the Colts last year blow a 33-0 lead to the Vikings, right? Like obviously the Chargers are not the Vikings in terms of like, especially a quarterback in terms of talent, or at least what the talent has been able to produce this year. But it's still an entire half of football where really a lot of things could either go wrong or go right for your team. So I can definitely see the Raiders doing this towards the end of the third quarter. Not for the entire half though.
Well, whatever happens, if the Raiders lose this game, it would be the biggest choke job ever.
Mm-hmm.
Because what was the record? 34? 34-point comeback? I think that's the biggest.
I got to look that up, actually. I'm about to look it up.
Because I know the Vikings were up 33, and I think it tied the largest comeback. And the other one was a playoff game.
As of July of 2023, so this past offseason, the Minnesota Vikings hold the record for the largest NFL comeback in a regular season game in history, with a 33-point deficit to beat the Colts 39-36. So they have the record. They do have the record, which is crazy.
Oh, it's possible.
It's possible. Angel, we will see that trailer probably after the game, I will say. Kyle's going to play us a little tune, a little ditty, if you will. Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Little ditty about Jack and Diane. Or
check
something.
out this soothing riff that I wrote.
Nick said, yo, I left to play a game with a friend of mine. What the fuck happened? The Raiders offense happened, Nick. That's what happened. All right, Kyle. Hit us with the ditty. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This is what the Chargers defense sounds like. I suck.
You know what I want to hear, Kyle, and nobody in the chat other than you and I and a lot of our buddies in the squadron will understand this, but I want to hear that song you created. What was it?
What time is Mars?
What time is Mars? This little ditty is called What Time is Margs? Margs like margaritas?
No, Mars like the planet.
Oh, okay. What Time is Mars by our guy Kyle, and
This is our most popular song.
The most popular song by a guy named Kyle.
Tune. Let me just make sure I'm in tune.
Definitely, Angel, send it to me, please.
All right.
I need my guitar, man. I really need it.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
Just to fucking just like strum it strumming it everyone is awesome. All right, let's do it.
What time is Mars? I want to know. What time is Mars? I want to know. If it's pouring outside, hope to God that it snows. 'Cause that must mean we're in Colorado.
Woo!
Nothing can replace the family love as deep as an ocean. Wish I could move everyone to where my heart was stolen. So what time is Mars? 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 Just wanna know. Just wanna know. I just wanna know. What time is Mars?
Woo! Everybody throw a hell yeah in the chat for Kyle and the song, the hit song.
What time is Mars?
Angel's like, I thought he said porn instead of pouring.
How did you know that I didn't say that?
You don't have the genius lyrics. You don't know. Great job, Kyle, for that. Cheers, my boy.
That's our shit.
Mm.
That's our shit. Is it just a G chord the whole time? No, it's not just a G chord the whole time. Switches to a G minor.
You're such a bitch. No, it's not a G. It's G minor. Oh, Nick said, what time is Mars? Now on Spotify and YouTube Music. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Need to clip that. Make a music video.
You guys are hung up on the chords. The song's not great because it's a hard song to play. It's a great song because I wrote it.
That's exactly why.
It's a great song.
You guys don't get it. You guys aren't in the mind of Kyle the artist. That's where it is. That's what makes What Time Is Mars
simpler. And a lot of the stuff I like to do too is freestyling. So it's easy to have just like get into the rhythm. So if you only use 2 chords, you can just kind of forget about playing and that becomes secondary. Now you have more of your mind to just free flow and rhyme on the spot or get creative and adjust your strumming pattern to get more of a build up. I mean, you can do so much more keeping it simple.
And Liam is breaking news right now. Tom Brady has come back to play for the Chargers.
That's not true. That's not true. Tom Brady wouldn't come back to play for a defensive guy like Staley.
He wouldn't come back to play for the fucking Chargers either. Oh, that was funny.
Truly, the Broncos fan base's answer to Taylor Swift. What time is Mars? That is what. Oh my God, that's awesome! I just want that song playing with Russell Wilson holding that Dangerous Subway sandwich.
No, I want that song playing. I want that song playing while Russ is like, you know what? We believed. We always had that belief that we were going to come back instead of the one clip that
we're going to do it. It's going to be fun. And you know what's going to be awesome about it? We're going to do it together.
And in the background, you hear, what time is Mars? What time is Mars? What time is Mars?
Join us Sunday at 11 a.m. It's like, is that church? No, I think that is church for Kyle.
What angel is singing those heavenly lines right now? Mars, what time is Mars? What time is Mars?
So I'll tell you guys since it's halftime, but the reason that song came about was that I moved back to Miami from Colorado, and they were like, you're going to be able to see Mars with the naked eye. And I went on the balcony, and we lived like downtown in the city, so there's a ton of light pollution. And leaving Colorado, I was in love with it because I could see all the stars, and I loved like going up into the mountains, getting weird, and just
what's up?
Just having a good time up there.
Oh, okay.
In Miami, it's a whole different vibe, and it's not like nature or anything.
Yeah.
So not in the city at least. So I'm outside on the balcony, and the news guy said we were going to see Mars, and I'm looking outside and I couldn't see anything. So I had my guitar and I was just like, what time is Mars? Like, what time is Mars supposed to happen? And that's why in the song I go, if it's pouring outside, like if it's raining, I hope to God that it snows, because it doesn't get cold enough to snow for the rain to turn to snow in Miami. That must mean we're in Colorado. And then my whole family's in Florida, so that's why it goes, nothing can replace my family. Love is deep as an ocean. Florida, ocean. Wish I could move everyone to where my heart was stolen. Colorado. So what time is Mars?
Mars. What time is Mars? What time is Mars?
So that's the background.
I love it. I love it. See, there's always got to have the artist's perspective as to why the song is what it is. And Lil Lee's going to add a little harmonica to What Time is Mars.
Yeah.
We're going to have an entire orchestra at the end of this fucking.
Should this be our intro to Only Football?
Oh, that would actually be sick.
It's our music.
That would actually be sick. Oh,
I gotta start.
What time is Mars? We gotta
microphone.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need to record it with like a producer with like that extra little touch.
Dude,
to
my
it,
uncle does producing.
There you go. We got it set then. We got it set.
When we were young, we used to rap the entire Sing for the Moment, Lose Yourself. And we couldn't cuss, so we had my little sister who's like 1 year old go uh-oh, and we recorded like the entire album, and every time there's a cuss he like mixed in my sister going uh-oh. And it's a pretty dope album. Like, we
love it.
We rapped like the whole thing, like we knew every word. It was awesome.
So it was like a kid's bop.
It was like a kid's bop, but like if like bad music was on Kidz Bop.
I got you.
Because like Eminem never made Kidz Bop, I don't think.
Could you imagine Kidz Bop was like, back that thing up. Use a fine motherfucker. Don't you back that thing up.
Kidz Bop track 2. I dropped the pill on the floor. Don't vacuum. Eminem just talking about some weird shit. Popping strips and kills in the kitchen, bitching, going through a person, shit's missing. What are you talking about, dude? I don't know, but it's fucked up.
Why is this on Kidz Bop 83?
Why is Eminem so trash?
And here we go. We're back to the game. It is the second half. Raiders start off with a run for just a couple yards. Going to be 2nd and 6 upcoming for the Raiders. Kyle, do the Chargers have any shot? Any shot?
I had to shut that down. I knew what you were gonna ask. I was like, no, they don't.
Big 0 shot. 2nd and 6.
Go
ahead.
We haven't seen a game like this entire year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no,
Devontae.
not on. Yes, I loved it. The Raiders are still like, no, we're gonna go. I bet AP said at halftime, we're not letting them motherfuckers off easy. We're gonna go back out there. And we're going to show them, because that's part of being like the bad boys, is like, you don't do the right thing. You don't like pull your guys out. You don't not run up the score because you care about your karma, like all of that.
Yeah.
Kind of stuff. So he may have wanted to be like, hey, we're going to try to score 80. And we're not going to we have nothing to play for. Why not just, score as much points as possible. Try to set a record. Have something that we can look back on and say that was our game. That was the moment for the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why you're not seeing the starters benched.
And it's a big run there by White. And we saw Jimmy G on the sideline. He's the backup right now. We could see him in the fourth quarter if this game, stays dominating for the Raiders as it is now. So we might see him.
For sure. If the Chargers score, I will put on a light blue jacket.
Oh, I like it. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. O'Connell fakes the handoff, going to throw. He's looking deep. He's going to the left side, incomplete.
Damn.
I don't know Keith David. Do you know who Keith David is, Kyle?
Never heard of him. Keith David. He has 2 first names.
He's got 2 first names.
Keith, Jared, Daniel.
David Keith
Have you met
Keegan.
Bob Doug?
Hey, this is my friend, Bob Doug. Sorry?
Bobby
What?
Doug. Bobby Douglas.
You don't know
I
old
kinda like
Bobby
Bobby
Doug?
Douglas. I don't know.
Bobby Douglas. Not a
That
bad
sounds
one.
like a linebacker.
Yeah.
Bobby
Aiden O'Connell.
Douglas.
Back to pass over the middle, incomplete to his tight end. That's it. The Raiders are done.
They're out here slinging it, though. They're
I
not
do
running
like
the
it.
ball.
I love it.
Bobby
I love
Doug.
it.
Doug
Dougie Bob.
No,
Doug Bob.
Bobby Doug. Bobby Doug. Whew.
Oh, Bobby Doug.
Just want to give Bobby Doug some love. What's up, Bobby Doug?
Mac is having this defense just in general for the Chargers, just having the worst time.
I know. He went from the Bears to the Chargers.
I hate you for bringing that up. 3rd and 10 here for the Raiders. Gonna hand it off. Left side. Looks like that is Abdullah, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a flag.
Face mask, first down. D for the P real quick.
Mm-hmm. D for the P for Kyle and Abdullah there on a run to the left side. Looks like there's a flag. Let's see what this flag's about. S. Staley stays calling the defense. Yep, there's the flag. Yeah, yep, Brett's holding up his hand to his face like a face mask call, but I think they're discussing whether or not he used a face mask to pull him down. Let's see what the call is. Yep, there we go. Face mask on the defense. Personal foul going to be a first down for the Raiders. Wow. Everything going the Raiders' way this game. Holy shit. Staley equals shittiest coach of the year. Nick said coach of the year for Brandon Staley. This is a rough night right now for the Chargers.
Coach of the year.
Brandon
No.
Staley? You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
What do you mean? He's done things that a coach has never done.
Dog shit.
1st and 10 out for the Raiders inside the red zone. Aiden O'Connell in the shotgun takes the snap. He's looking for a quick pass to the left side. He's going to get it to Jacoby Myers inside the 10-yard line. He is inside the hot zone, Kyle. Oh, Kyle's angry. What happened?
Where's Devontae?
Dead.
Come on. God. This is embarrassing.
Quite.
This Chargers defense, man, they look like dog shit.
They do look like dog shit.
I wonder if Denver just beat them up too bad last week for an early week.
1st and goal coming
comment.
up. What'd you say? Aiden O'Connell back to pass. Quick pass over the middle. Believe that was Jacoby Myers, and it's going to be at around the 4. Sorry, that was White.
Damn it.
Be at the 4. What did you say about the Broncos?
I said maybe the game was just a little too physical for the Chargers.
I think so, too. I think the Broncos defense is going to out-physical the Lions.
Look at
this
Staley.
week.
I kind of feel bad for him. I'm not going to lie. I don't want anyone to be down 42-0 on national TV with cameras like in your face, and you got to.
Let's see here.
It's not
What?
good. It's just not good.
I
feel
know.
bad.
2nd and goal. Quick one to Jacoby. Oh, it's going to be a trick play to Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Devontae, baby. Devontae Adams, touchdown.
Let's go.
A trick play. Aiden O'Connell behind the line of scrimmage. Passes to Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers takes that pass. Passes it to Devontae Adams. Good play.
Look at him
play there.
Jumping through the air. He got like 10 feet of air that time.
Yeah. 100 feet.
And all of a sudden.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, Raiders are looking at the rest of their schedule like,
wow.
this might sound crazy, but imagine all the Raider fans at this point going through their schedule. Like, could that be a win? Could that be a win?
Dude, we could win all 3 next week. We could do this.
Every single one of them is looking like this.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
I love it. Liam saying we might see
Watch that and not make a face.
Do you think the Raiders could get to 70 points?
Yes.
I think so. I think they could, but will they? Do you think they will, though?
Well, I have no idea. I mean,
I need you to tell me
Pick a
for
side.
sure, Kyle.
I'm going to say no because I think there's a
Dumb
better
bitch.
chance that they don't get to 70, but I do think it's possible with the way the Chargers are playing. But
Yeah, it's bad.
I mean, you saw Antonio Pierce there on going like this, like her.
Mhm.
So he's still treating the game like it's tie ball game.
Yeah.
So he's not going to let up, and that's what we were talking about at halftime. I don't think he was going to come out and be like, okay, we're going to run the ball now, Devontae. You can, like, they're trying to
can
send
sit
a
down.
message,
Yeah.
and AP is trying to send a message to whoever it is, Mark Davis. Who, by the way, Mark Davis sitting upstairs watching this game,
Yeah.
and he's got to be thinking, hey. Maybe this is the dude that we need. I mean, what more do you want? It's 49-0. He's won, he won his first 2 in a row, almost beat the Dolphins on the road. That's a little bit too much to ask for Aiden O'Connell.
And an interim head coach too,
Yeah, like there's still work to be done, but I feel like there's no reason to believe that with adding some pieces like a quarterback and a little bit of experience for AP, that they couldn't, they couldn't all benefit from that hire.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at, he's 2-3 now. AP as a head coach, he's gonna win this game unless a miracle happens for the Chargers. Really, right? He's gonna go 3-3, gonna be 500 as an interim head coach. Depending how the next 3 games, how those go. If you're Mark Davis, you're looking at that like winning record. He scored, close to 50 now so far in, a little under 3 quarters total of a game against a division rival. Like you said, this could be the guy. I've been saying it the whole time. It's worth a look. It's worth an interview. And here's the kickoff for the Chargers. Going to take it down to about the 22-yard line. That's where they'll start.
Rick, man, I was 1 minute away from locking Devontae on my bench. Like, literally a minute. And I was like, I got to switch him. And I locked it in, and it just, locked. It was...
Wow.
And I had
22 points.
22.4 points. It was the right decision. I went with my gut.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
And who knows? It looks like he's not done. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Yes!
Big touchdown!
Yes!
Keenan, is that...
Did it!
Palmer
Woo!
with a score, a 78-yard touchdown pass to Joshua Palmer. The Chargers are on the board.
Let's go. Dude, that was huge for me.
Did you need that?
Yeah, I had him throwing 1 touchdown pass, and I needed some yards, and he just got all of them on that.
Fuck yeah. What else do you need?
I need to log back in. All right.
I need to find out what I need. That's what I need.
Okay. Aiden O'Connell just got the yards. I needed 225. You got 231.
Nice.
4 passing touchdowns. I had him over. The over was 0.1. So I took the over. He's got 4. Ian Stick, I need 30 more passing yards from him. And everything else
30
went through. Oh, Austin Eckler, 40 rushing yards. Fuck.
What does he have?
He has 7.
Oof.
I don't know if they're going to be running it at all.
Yeah, that's a
tough one.
Yeah,
maybe they'll run a draw or some shit.
I mean, that's always again. There's a little over a quarter and a half left, so I think it still might be plenty of time.
That's awesome, dude. That is crazy. Yeah, I never considered. I mean, Austin Eckler for 40 rushing yards isn't like a crazy bet, you know?
Yeah. I would have never thought it was a ridiculous thing to, bet on or anything like that. So
Mark Davis. He's like, maybe if I put 10 waters in front of me, no one will think I'm drinking. And then he doesn't grab the water. He grabs the cup.
Oh, Angel still thinks the Chargers will win. Angel, you're about to be
Angel,
so disappointed.
it's not going to happen. The Chargers will not win this game.
What do you mean, dude? They just scored a touchdown.
They will not score 42 points.
I think they will.
They just took 40 minutes to get 7, and now you think that they're going to take 25 minutes and score 42?
Okay, watch me live bet the Chargers win.
I got 100 on the Chargers. You know what? Let's see something really quick.
Let's see what the spread is, the live spread.
Oh my God, it won't even let me bet on the Chargers straight up.
There's no way.
It won't even let me do it. I can only take the Chargers plus 42.
Nick said, Brandon Staley, Raiders coach of the year. You're damn right. Oh my God.
Is Devontae on the field?
I believe so. They were just showing like an entire list of first round picks the Raiders have had, and like the first 3 were out of the NFL or on another team.
No Devontae.
Go. Nope. And there is White running up the middle for about 4 yards.
Boo! Deciding to run it. Boo!
Dude, how sick would it be right now if like Devontae got you 30 points in the playoffs to start off and you were a minute away from benching him?
Oh man. I'm just
You'd
happy
poop.
that I didn't leave him on the bench.
You'd
Whatever
shit
that
yourself.
feeling was, it was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I'm like, if I start my best players and they let me down, I can live with that.
Yeah. 2nd and 6. They're just going to run the ball up the middle again for about a 1 yard gain.
What I can't live with is Devontae Adams having 30 points on my bench and I lose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Adams just came into the game for 3rd down.
Nick, I don't know, man. I don't think they fire Staley. I mean, if it gets to close to like 70 points, though, it becomes a question, I feel like. But I just don't think they do it.
70.
Yeah, I just don't think they do it.
Devontae. Get it to Devontae.
3rd and 4.
Kobe.
And O'Connell gonna take a sack on 3rd and 4.
Fuck.
Lily said, everybody say it with me. This game is absolute
dog
shit. What's the gambling odds on that? on the Chargers coming back? I don't know. I feel like plus 1 million. I don't know.
No, the odds don't even exist. They won't even let anyone entertain the idea. It's locked out.
You'd win so much money though if that was a thing.
Oh my God. We'd be millionaires.
Here's the punt.
That's the problem.
Raiders.
Oh shit.
Back
They
to the 10. Why would you?
Oh my God.
He's so bad. He's
Yeah.
so bad.
Peripheral vision, something's not there. Another
so
thing is the Chargers, they have the second, well, the Raiders punted, so it wouldn't make sense. Well, I was going to say some punters have longer hang time. Like I know this year, the punter for the Texans has the longest hang time. And the punter for the Chargers has the 2nd highest hang time. Mm-hmm. So for a punt returner, that makes it a little more complicated because those decisions, fair catch, run it, it's getting kind of pushed to the wire because the ball's in the air longer. So sometimes hang time puts punt returners in a bad kind of scenario.
Yeah.
And you can tell because that's really when instincts need to be. A very instinctive punt returner thrives in that millisecond.
Yeah, because you really need to be able to tell in that time the punt is in the air. Like, am I fair catching this? What are the gunners doing? Are they close enough to when when the ball gets to me? If I do have to fair catch it, or do I have space? Like, there's a lot that goes on for a punt returner's head, but like, I just like some are just so much better at it, and some you just need to be like, you know what? You're probably good in another area, maybe as a quick returner, and that's about it.
Or maybe you're just not built for the NFL.
Maybe,
like
us. That's the shitty thing. Like Kyle and I are. Kyle and I are built for the NFL, 100%. Nick is saying who is in charge? Who in the Chargers is calling plays again? I think this guy named Staley.
We got to bring this group together and do it consistently. Okay. And that's where it's at. So you can stop asking that question. Okay. I'm going to be calling the defenses. Okay. So we're clear. So you don't have to ask that again.
Nick, why do you keep asking it? He's saying to stop asking the question.
Who's calling D?
Lily's in the bed. Lily, thanks for stopping by, man. Always appreciate your comments. Always appreciate all the ads on Twitter and stuff.
The Chargers scored.
Oh, that's right. Kyle's got to put on his light blue jacket. But Lily, thanks, man. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Angel, it's gonna be a long week for the Chargers. Hey, look at Kyle. Look at how Miami Vice he looks.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Only Football. This is I just want to be standing next to Rick, like with the camera angle, being like talking. Wait, need the whole headset on.
Yeah. What we need to is like the mic to be actually like a little thing like that.
Austin Eckler coming back out onto the field, and Rick, he hasn't been able to get much going today.
Kyle, what seems to be the issue on the field with Eckler? It just seems like he's having a tough time running. And while he has had a tough time this season, it just seems that the Raiders defense has been able to stop him no matter what he does.
Well, the Raiders defense is absolute dog shit. But tonight they've been looking good because the Chargers offense is so bad that it is misleading us to believe that the Raiders, in fact, have a good defense, which we know is a lie from the pits of hell. This is not
from the pits of hell.
This is not a good defense. But tonight, the Raiders are good at everything. For tonight, the Raiders are kings.
Thank you so much for the insight, Kyle. As we return to the game, we got a 3rd and 4 here for Stick. 4 receivers wide. He's going to take the snap. Oh, God. Let's see what he does here. Oh, great catch there by Palmer, but unable to get it first.
The receiver right next to him was wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Look at. Okay, so you're going to see.
Oh, I saw him there at the corner of the TV. I did see him. Yeah.
Because he had him on a streak, and the corner picked up the flat, and nobody picked up the streak.
Dude, and Max Crosby has been a problem all game.
Oh, shit. The guy I'm playing on fantasy football playoffs, just as we speak, dropped a kicker and picked up a defense. Davante Adams playing good enough for him to feel like he needs to make some roster moves after 9 p.m. on a Thursday, some last-minute roster additions because of the fear of Davante Adams doing so well for my team tonight. Love to know that other people can't sleep.
All right, they're going to head to commercial break, and I am going to take a D for the P.
All right, P for the D for Rick. And the Raiders win the cripple fight. I don't think we can say that, but I know what you mean. The Raiders get the win. All right. You guys want to know what's going on in the NFL this week? Well,
For one, Von Miller's girlfriend dropped the charges, so he will not be prosecuted. Big news for Von Miller. They did a QB ranking all 32 quarterbacks. And number 1, Dak Prescott. Number 2, Brock Purdy. Mahomes at number 3. Tua comes in at 4. Lamar at 5. CJ at 6. Stafford at 7. Josh Allen at 8. And Trevor Lawrence at 9. Jalen Hurts at 10. Jared Goff, 11. Russell Wilson, number 12. Now, Jared Goff has 10 interceptions. And Russell Wilson has 8. Jared Goff has 21 touchdown passes. Russell Wilson has 23. Jared Goff averages 0.5 more yards per attempt. But honestly, maybe he's too low on this list. Or too low. Let's see. Where's Justin Fields? Where is freaking number 16, Justin Fields? Justin Fields is the 16th best quarterback in the league. And this is hilarious because number 17 is Joe frickin' Flacco. Joe frickin' Flacco. Joe Flacco. That's who I'm talking about. Joe.
Are we talking about Joe Flacco?
Well, laugh now, Mr. Funny Man, because you are going to be the one laughing when you find out that Justin Fields is 16th ranked quarterback out of 32, and Joe Flacco is 17. Rick,
that's insane.
How does that make you feel? To be honest, I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm just curious. Joe Flacco and Justin Fields are ranked at the same spot. I feel like it's a little disrespectful to Fields.
I mean, yeah. Hey, what are these rankings though? Is it just after last week or what?
Yeah, it's based on the season so far, the rankings of each quarterback.
Jesus Christ. That's
Russell
kind of
Wilson's
embarrassing.
At 12.
Yeah, I can see Russ has been having a really good season. But Justin Fields and Joe Flacco, who just started a game for the first time in 2 years, being one right after the other, that is very embarrassing. That is quite embarrassing for the Bears.
Humiliating.
2nd and 5. Braden O'Connell moving back, and he's just gonna throw it out of bounds
to Devontae Adams. No.
Who's on the sidelines catching it?
I will never get my wish. I guess I can't ask for any. I mean, I got 22 points. At this point, it's greedy.
Yeah, but it's always nice to get that, though.
It's the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But, in reality, if every player just does their job, I'll win.
Yeah.
And Devontae has done his job. He came out and got me over 20 points after having back-to-back weeks with freaking 12.3 in a bye week.
And pass to Mayer there is going to go for a first down for the Raiders. I was going to say that Devontae Adams is severely underperformed this season. So when you get a double-digit output during a week, especially during the playoffs and fantasy, that's not bad. That is really not bad.
It was risky.
It was.
It's been 5 weeks since he's had a 20-point game. And you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but I looked at the Packers defense because I was thinking about starting Mike Evans because Mike Evans has been pretty consistent. He's the number 9 ranked receiver.
Nice.
But again, it became about matchups. So I was looking at the Chargers defense versus the Packers defense because the Packers passing defense has actually been one of the stingiest passing defenses in the NFL this year. Yeah. So I thought, okay, yes, Mike Evans is safer, but the upside isn't there like it is with Devontae.
Yeah.
Mike Evans was, I believe, the safer option, but Devontae gives you a chance, to score 30 or 40, which Mike Evans can do that. I just don't think against the Packers defense.
Yeah, and it's very rare that I feel like Mike Evans even gets close to like 30 points. Whereas Devontae Adams versus the worst secondary in the NFL, probably a better shot for sure.
Yeah, the most points he got this week was 29, or this year. He's got
Mm.
like 26, 25, 29, 29. Like he's had, he's a top 10 receiver this year, but
Yeah.
like last week, Atlanta's got a good passing defense. He had 1.8 points.
Oof.
That's
Yeah.
why I lost last week, was because I had people like that started.
Who'd you lose to last week?
Some guy that's not in the playoffs.
I try to burn, you burn me back. I love it. I needed, like the Bears, I needed so many things to happen for the
So many
playoffs.
scenarios.
Yeah. Oh, it was a good thought. It was a good thought. 4th down for the Raiders. 3:50 and counting left in the third quarter. Raiders up 49-7, and they're going to punt it here.
Damn it. The Raiders aren't going to score 70.
Mm-mm.
And Devontae's not going to.
They need 3 more
catch.
touchdowns.
I don't think he's had a catch since the touchdown.
No, I don't think so. He hasn't, because they've been running. The Raiders have been running the ball a lot.
22.4 still. Seattle, Space Needle.
Nope.
Nope. Seattle, Space Needle. See you when we get back. Nope.
We're live in Seattle for a game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the LA Chargers.
When they're going to a commercial and they just like say like 2 random things, and then it goes to the commercial where they'll say something about the game and then something about the city. So they'll go a shootout in Vegas when we return. All things squared up when we return.
Yeah.
I could see you and I like being in that situation and me being like, Space Needle, Seattle. And you're just like, no.
And then it cuts the commercial. And people be like, what the fuck just happened?
Space Needle, Seattle. Like super into it and confident.
No.
I'll knot it up when we return. You're a fucking idiot.
That would be funny though. No, what would be funny if you were like Space Needle, Seattle, and then it'd be me, and I'd be like, no, and you're like, when do we return? Just like completely ignoring my no. You're just like, when do we return?
When we return, fuck.
Wait, are we not in Seattle? No, dude, no.
Oh shit! That building did look like the Space Needle.
It did. I will give it to you.
It was a fake Space Needle. Vegas has a lot of fake things.
Speaking of Seattle, Monday Night Football.
Ravens,
they're looking. The Seahawks are looking terrible. That's going to be
another dub for the Ravens.
I think another dub for the Ravens. A bird matchup. So I think the Ravens take out the Seahawks in that one. But
you waited that whole time to say that it was a bird matchup, didn't you?
Bird matchup. Yep.
It's a bird match.
You got the caw going against the caw.
Oh man, I love.
Let me have this, Kyle. I gave you Seattle Space Needle. Okay.
Well, regardless, it is the matchup of 2 birds. So.
Oh God.
What's terrible. A raider? A pirate?
Yes.
But they're not. I think the Raiders would look dope if they could have like a nasty pirate ship. Like if that wasn't Tampa Bay's thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. But because you got the black flag, on the ship, which would be cool. The Raiders ran it, or I'm sorry, the Chargers run it to the left side for a 5-yard gain. Dude, it would be cool though.
Did you see that end of that run by Spiller? So he like popped the guy, and then AP like was right next to him when it happened, and like kind of like pushed him away. But
really?
It's hard to explain. It was like wholesome. Like, hey, I'm gonna sign you next year if I get this job.
You want to be a Raider?
Like
Like with his play sheet over his mouth. He's like, "You want to be a Raider, dude?"
You want to be a Raider?
Yeah. It's gonna be a third down here for the Chargers. Let's see. I want to be a Raider.
Fuck you too. Seriously, call me. Have your agent call. We want.
No,
you
but like
back.
honestly, like we could use you. 3rd and inches here for the Chargers coming up and around the 30-yard line, and they're gonna not even tush push. They're just gonna QB sneak it for a first down.
Well, sometimes it's hard to get those couple inches.
2 inches short, maybe less. The story of my life.
I'm a grower, not a shower. Okay, God, leave me alone.
2 inches short. I just can't believe this dude said that's the story of my life on TV.
Story of my life. That's a great comment.
I don't think I've heard him since.
He
I think that
he
was
got
his
shot
last.
behind the stadium afterwards.
Yeah, dude, you can't talk about your dick on TV.
Yeah, that's not what the NFL stands for.
Go.
Wow.
Go.
Great run by Eckler.
Yes.
Good job. Good job getting those 11 yards. Had a tiptoe around his own guys, some defenders, broke a tackle. Good job on him.
It be like that sometimes.
My God, it do be the way it be sometimes like that.
Exactly.
Get it, Kyle. You're a piece of shit. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. At their own 43-yard line. Stick takes the snap. Going deep. Incomplete.
Nobody even in the area.
Is that Quentin Johnston?
Yeah, it looks like he was running a stick route, and you could tell that Easton Stick saw him. He throws it, just overshoots him a little bit.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston sucks anyway.
He is not a strong physical receiver. He has the body to be a strong physical receiver, but he doesn't have the heart.
Heart. 2nd and 10 here for the Chargers. Stick. Quick pass to the out for, I believe, Spiller. Oh, takes out another chain gang member. Remember the last guy that Alvin Kamara took out? He was on the sideline, just like, ah!
No broken legs tonight.
Nope.
Stay healthy. There hasn't been any injuries tonight.
Oh, that was so fun. I shouldn't laugh. I can laugh now because it was only a dislocated something to that guy. So nothing crazy. As the Chargers get a first down here on a pass over the middle.
Great throw by Stick.
To Gaitan.
He is a jag. Just the Gaitan.
Just a Gaitan. Get him out of here. Get him out. Get Vice City out of here.
Fakes the handoff.
Looking. Oh, taken down.
God. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
They're going to rule him down?
Nope. Touchdown Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders are going to get defensive touchdown. Oh, my God. They're going to look this one over more than likely. But right now, it's looking like a Raiders defensive touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter, no less.
That was easy.
Oh my God. I bet Staley wishes whoever's calling the plays for the Raiders defense was calling the plays for his defense. Boom! He might be down, I think.
I don't know.
It was a bad angle, but
he got crushed enough where I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh!
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, ball's out. Yep. Nice.
When you get hit that hard, well, it wasn't even how hard he got hit. It was the fact that he wasn't anticipating getting hit. Mm-hmm. So the ball, he was a little loose with the ball.
Yeah.
And then he got hit so hard that the fact that he wasn't expecting it, I was like, he probably just fucking right when he got hit.
Proof.
There goes the ball. I thought I was free.
Sexy that stadium is.
Oh my God, it's so ugly. I hate that stadium.
So hot. I'd bang it.
You and your VR.
Don't judge my VR. Right?
I'm judging your VR.
If the Chargers had the Eagles fan base, Staley might have gotten assassinated. That is true. That is true. That is probably very true.
Eagle fans are soft AF.
Yeah, City of Brotherly Love is full of a bunch of
Brotherly love. I'm just kidding.
they're babies sometimes, man.
Dude, they are, man. I swear there's so many times where it seems like they can dish it, but they can't take it. You know?
I agree.
I
agree.
You got to be able to do both. Like I was even surprised that Andy Reid was like defending Mahomes in his press conference. Like, yeah, it's embarrassing for the NFL. It's like, no, you enabler.
You enabler?
Like, step one, you need to be the adult. He's still operating like a kid because we are kind of still kids in our 20s. Like,
yeah.
And he needs you, the leader, to put him in check, not to go into the press conference and be like, yeah, that was embarrassing for the NFL. I was like, no, it was embarrassing for you that you have a wide receiver that doesn't understand the fundamentals, a wide receiver that lines up 9 times offsides, and then your quarterback is going to throw a tantrum, and you're going to come to the press conference talking about the NFL should be embarrassed. Like, way to be out of touch.
I think in that case that you do have to stand up for your guys, especially in front of the press, you know, like
great point.
Correct them in silence, not in front of others. You know what I mean? Like, so I
Praise
think
in public, correct in private.
Yes. What's the other P word?
Praise
in private.
Praise in
praise
in public.
Correct or I don't know. Well, you know what
it's
we're
like
getting
negotiate or like help or correct, like gently correct, you know.
Yeah,
because you don't, I mean, yeah, there's definitely some truth to that.
Look at this man moving. He's like,
fuck,
I'm tired.
He's like, damn, they're still behind me. Fuck.
Look at Antonio Pierce. He's like, damn, big boy.
He's like, we're burning up tonight, baby.
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious.
56 points.
Jesus. I would have never expected the Raiders, especially this season with Aiden O'Connell as their quarterback, regardless of a defensive touchdown, to even touch 40 points. This entire season in a game would not have guessed that.
Yeah, nobody would have. No one. Nobody was like, give me the Raiders by 49.
Give me the Raiders to score 50 this game. Fuck
I got the Raiders winning by 70. I'm serious. Lock it in.
Lock it the fuck in.
This is crazy that they're up 49.
Yeah.
No Eckler even in the game. Jeez. It's crazy. It's crazy that the Raiders defense comes up with that play and then just get right back on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all right, let's do it again.
Hey, Jenkins, we need you back on defense, bro. Let's go. He's like, chill out.
He's like, and then I saw that I could score, so I started running, and then I saw him on my back, and I knew I had to keep up my speed. That's exactly what that conversation is.
That's exactly what he was going to say to the media at his locker.
I couldn't slow down. You know, he was right there. Almost got me.
Those sons of bitches.
Those
some bitches.
It nicked me.
Those are some tough bitches down there. This is great. I want to see what Twitter's saying about this random Raiders dub.
Oh my God. They're probably like, this is why the NFL should reschedule their primetime football games. It's like, dude, no one knew that was going to happen tonight.
Literally nobody.
Least of us football fans.
Oh, this is a good one. Reggie Bush tweeted, "Stop hiring coaches based off analytics. These dudes don't know how to build culture."
They don't understand situational football. They don't know how to build culture. That is so true.
I was going to
That
say,
is so
that's
true.
a very good point. That's a very good point by Reggie Bush.
Look at Josh McDaniels.
Yeah.
No.
Well, he was a little too, like, he was too much on the extreme of building a Patriots-like culture where it's like, dude, you're not Bill Belichick. You're not winning games. You have not proven to the NFL that you can win games or that this culture works under you. Like, stop it.
Well, I think step one of getting the job, like if I became a head coach somewhere just for funsies, I think step one is to understand who hired you. And then you got to kind of indulge yourself in that culture and understand, because without a understanding of the history of of each team, you can't fully appreciate where it is today or the honor it is to be the coach of it. And you saw Bill Belichick trying to make the Raiders the Patriots, and AP came in and was like, no, the Raiders have an identity. And I'm going to give this team that identity. Josh McDaniels was so busy trying to make the Raiders the Patriots that he didn't. His job was to make the Raiders the Raiders. It's not to be anybody else. And AP is definitely a coach that is brought that culture, and it shows just how different these teams are playing. Staley versus AP right now, and AP's blowing it out, and he's the team that has an identity. They might not be the most talented, they might not have a great quarterback right now, but one thing they do have is an identity.
Here we go. 2nd and 13 for Stick. Could not have said that better myself, Kyle. Stick back there. Oh, it's a pick! Touchdown Raiders! Pick 6! Oh my God! The Raiders are going to go up to 63 points. Mark Davis is like, what the fuck? There's no way.
The record is going to be broken tonight.
There's still a majority of this fourth quarter left.
No one will remember about our 70 points.
Recency bias.
Yes.
Wow.
Look at that one-handed grab. Did you see him one-handed?
Yeah, that was...
He snagged that.
Impressive.
Like,
The Raiders go up 63-7.
By the way, Denver scored 20 in that 70-point game.
Yep, not as bad.
So already worse of a game. It can happen to anybody.
I cannot believe this. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong for the Chargers right now.
He's like, fuck, well, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Who's that?
The Easton Stick.
Easton Stick.
He's like, I'm only in because he's hurt.
Crosby's like, I could have done that.
Clearly, if I was better, I wouldn't have been a backup.
I'm a 5th round pick, guys. What do you want me to do out here?
I couldn't even get a D1 school to want me.
I'm not Tommy Cutlets out here, okay? Oh my God.
Tommy DeVito.
Most
Tommy
in
D.
team history. 63 points is the most points the Raiders team has ever scored in history. Oh,
wow.
Herbert wants to Herbert wants to go back to the locker room. Like, all right, guys, I'm going to get out of here.
Well, I think most teams probably the most they scored 63.
And
10 more points would be the NFL record.
Yeah. Was it 73 or was it?
The NFL record was 73.
Okay. Devontae Adams loves this, dude. He loves it. Jesus. And this happened right after one of the offensive linemen for the Chargers was taken out on the cart for injury. Could you imagine being that guy being carted out and then hearing the crowd roar for the Raiders? You're like, oh, fuck.
You're like, oh, man, they scored again. This is going to be like the new ongoing joke. It's like, oh, and the Raiders just scored.
Hey, Kyle, I just got a Twitter notification. The Raiders just scored on the Chargers again. It's going to be during the playoffs.
So glad that the Raiders won't be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
This Raiders team's going to try to play spoiler week 18.
Crafty, correct. There's still a full effing quarter remaining. Jesus Christ. I can't believe there's going to be 70 points scored twice in one NFL season.
We might be witnessing the record.
Yeah?
You would think it's like a ton of fun witnessing the record. It's not. It's not fun. Just watching. Oh my God, dude. Why does it look like he's shivering?
Yeah. He's like, I'm fucked.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
Me. I hate that feeling for anybody.
I do, but it's just like, the NFL is like so unapologetic when it comes to shit like this. You know what I mean? You
could be anybody, but if you lose, you will be hung out to dry.
Absolutely.
And if you win, we will forgive all kinds of crimes, apparently. Deshaun Watson.
Literally almost everyone.
Who cares? He's good at football.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen him sling it though? Have you seen him sling it?
He
my God.
hurt like 22 people. Did you see the 2014 national championship game with Clemson?
Have you seen his spiral?
Run the tape. That is a gift from God that no man should take.
Crafty said Denver. Nobody's going to forget the amount of points we gave up to the Finns. Chargers, hold our beers.
Oh, okay. I like where you're going. I was like, no, that's not true.
No, never happened. Wow. This is I do have to say I think only half of this terrible loss is going to go to Staley, because Staley didn't throw that interception, that pick six. Staley didn't fumble the ball on that fumble six. Staley didn't tell his punt returner to get it stripped just off of him. You know, that's 21 points right there that aren't necessarily all his fault.
The Chargers, yeah. No, I agree.
You know, so goddamn though, this is bad. But when the defense, for those touchdowns that Aiden O'Connell scored and that offense and the Raiders scored when they were at their own 25, their own 20, their own 30, that's on Staley, because the defense looks bad.
Terrible. They look like absolute
dog shit. Aiden O'Connell looks 13 years old.
Is Eckler out for the game?
I think so. I don't think they're putting any starters out there now. And it looks like that might be, a run for about 4 yards. Who is that? Is that Spiller? It's Spiller. Yeah, 28.
And that was Spiller. And right now, the Chargers are just trying to stop the blood from spilling. I was really close. They're trying to stop the bleeding. That's what I meant. The Chargers running the football, just potentially trying to stop the bleeding here. And Spiller, the running back. Oh, that's why the blood spilled all over the floor. 35.
35. Stick back to pass in the pockets. Got a ton of time. Going to run it himself for a first down. Great effort. He knows he's going to lose this, but
yeah, Spiller looking left, looking right, buying some time there in the pocket. Then he's like, hey, I can run.
I've got
Good
legs.
slide. 8 out of 9. 8 out of 9 on the slide. He hopped up with the first down. Definitely looked cleaner than some slides we've seen this year.
Crafty said, I'd love to see the Raiders go for an 80 burger. Woo.
I've never
Can you
even
imagine?
eaten an 80 burger.
Me neither. That's a lot of burgers. First and 10
burger, dude.
At midfield.
That's a double 40 burger.
That's never been seen before. Quick throw out to the left side, incomplete. Number 37 for the Raiders there, just detaching him from the ball. There's still
this crowd
10.
Smells blood.
There's still 10:43 left, Kyle.
This is crazy. I guess a game goes on very long when you have to go to commercial all the time because there's a ton of touchdowns. I guess.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh my God. The fans for the Raiders. They're loyal as shit. But they're loyal. They're loyal.
So was a lot of people I'm not going to name.
Eckler. Yes! There's your boy Eckler.
Oh.
It was a pass, though.
Why? Stay in.
That's like the second one.
Stay in, Eck. We're like boys now. I call him Eck.
I call him Eck. He calls me
for short.
I call him Eck. He calls me stay away from me. You know, it's our little pet nicknames we have for each other.
Good run, Eck. Eck, why'd you come out of the game? Damn it, Eck.
First and 10. Spiller up the left side. No gain. Nick said Raiders do an onside kick just to rub it in.
No gain.
9 yards.
Austin Eckler has 9 motherfucking yards. Look at these quarterbacks injured this year. Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Joe Burrow, Kenny Pickett, Justin Herbert. Achilles, ACL, shoulder, wrist, ankle, finger. Got to say, finger does look like the wimpiest of all of those. You're like Achilles, ACL, PCL.
Going deep. Caught by Palmer. Pinky finger dislocated.
Going deep. Caught Palmer.
Are you behind again?
A little bit, I guess.
All right. Let me know when they show
up with a spin.
Let me know when they show the replay. I hate you.
Replay.
Caught. What a catch.
What a catch. In
Chargers,
traffic.
Chargers inside the red zone for the first time. It would seem like an eternity.
Of course, Eckler.
Oh, that's not him? No, it's not. Easton stick over the middle. Touchdown. Just like that. Touchdown to Erickson over the middle by Easton Stick.
77 points have been scored in this game.
Wow.
77.
You think they go for 2?
Absolutely not.
Oh, God.
There's only downside. There's no upside. 50 to 70 or 15 to 70 or 14 to 70.
Let's see what this extra point. If they miss this extra point, cherry on top.
Fake. You're going for 2.
Yeah, right. You wish.
I do. What a throw by Stick. I mean, he really just put that one on a laser, on a tightrope, on a stick.
On a stick.
Put that one on a stick.
Chargers come back from that pick 6 to score.
He got mad at his receivers on the previous possession. I guess he must be a stickler for route running.
And that's the end of the Only Football Podcast. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Kyle literally ruined it.
Done.
That
was the one.
I don't want to do this anymore.
That was it.
That was
the last bad joke I'll ever hear.
That was the final nail in the coffin. You led me to this. You led me to mass murder, Kyle.
No. I just showed you it was an option. Staley is secretly being paid by Mark Davis. Holy shit.
Dun, dun, dun. Kyle.
Oh my God.
Conspiracies with Kyle.
Because Sean Payton paid Al Davis to make the Raiders suck. And he figured if he could get Staley to do a bad coaching job, then AP would look like a head coach candidate, but he knows AP is not a good head coach. So in order to make the Raiders suck for the next 10 years, he had to hire Staley to suck. And Sean Payton's the master behind all of it. Walmart money. Think about it.
And Tom Brady's going to come back, play for the Raiders.
Okay, we can add that.
It's fine. He's probably going to suck. It's fine. Mind blown.
While we're thinking about paying refs, the owners of Walmart are paying owners.
They're paying opposite owners in the same division.
That needs to be a skit.
Tom Grassi will come up with it. We'll give him the idea, but we're going to get paid residuals off that.
I'd be like, all right, so here's the scenario. Walmart.
Check it out, right? Walmart.
Corruption. No, I know you know, but let me explain why.
Let me give you the fine details. Kyle, the Raiders break the scoring record.
What? Are you ahead of me?
No. I'm saying if the Raiders break the scoring record, does the possibility of Staley getting fired increase at all?
Yes. This is already the embarrassing game we were referring to earlier when we said the only way he could get fired is if there's some pressure from the owner to do it because they get embarrassed. And that is exactly what has taken place here tonight. An embarrassing loss. It doesn't happen often in the league that a team just completely dominates in every phase of the game. But that's what happened here tonight.
And by a division rival, no less. Like, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Belinda Brown. Hello, Belinda.
I agree.
Thank you for joining us. Hope they have that same energy against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Belinda, are you a Raiders fan?
No, a Broncos fan, and we're one game behind the Chiefs. So if the Raiders can beat the Chiefs and we win out, we're gonna host the playoff game.
That'd be fucking sick and mile high, dude.
Oh,
that'd be sick.
Oh god, I'm gonna cry.
Most points scored in a game: 73 by the Bears in 1940, 72 by Washington.
The Bears. Those were the glory days. The 40s.
Yeah, Belinda's a Raiders fan. Here we go. Aiden O'Connell. Moving left.
No, I think she was saying, yeah, she's a huge Broncos fan.
Huge Broncos fan.
She's like, no.
She's like, no. The question was Raiders.
Uh-oh. Second and 3. Ooh.
Are you behind
KC
again?
2 games. They could potentially miss the postseason altogether. Yeah.
I can't imagine a postseason without the Chiefs.
I can. It's awesome.
I know you can. Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to sleep better at night.
Run it up the right side of the line.
That's just
not going to get a first.
That's a huge threat to not make the playoffs would be. I think the Ravens would immediately be everyone's favorite if they're not right now. Ravens, 49ers. That's the Super Bowl.
Colors
it has been set. Yep, it's been set for this entire year. And the last couple of years, the colors of the Super Bowl have matched perfectly. Last year, it was red and green. Eagles, Chiefs. The year before that, orange and gold. The Rams and Bengals. Even though we didn't know the Bengals were going to the Super Bowl knew that the Bengals were going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, great punt return here.
Really?
By the Chargers.
Really?
Oh, there's a flag. Let's see what the flag
right.
is. But for now, it
Bring
is
it
a
up the
punt
middle.
return touchdown.
Evading people, one man to beat down the sideline. No one will catch him. All the way in, touchdown Chargers. Wow.
Oh, no. Sorry, I know I'm ahead of you, but oh no, that sucks.
No.
Yeah, let me know when they get to the replay.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Boo this man.
Damn it. Fuck. Joe Flacco. Fuck. Replay. That's not holding. That wasn't falling.
That was a little
wasn't
weird.
flying. That was falling with
Falling
style.
Style.
Thank you.
That wasn't flying. That was falling with style.
Kyle's got so many new clips. I love it.
I'm going to fill up my jug of water.
Fill it up.
I'll be right back.
Fill it up, Kyle.
All right. He always yells at me.
Fill it up, Kyle. You fuck. What a game this has been, everybody. What a fucking game. I was honestly thinking about this game earlier before I hopped on. And I thought, okay, another Thursday night football game between these two teams. It's probably going to be ass. Like a lot of Thursday night football games have been this year and all of pretty much last year as well. And this turns out to be one of the craziest games this year I think we've seen on Thursday night football. Just this game alone is made up for a ton of the other games in terms of scoring. There's been so much scoring in this game that it does make up for a lot of the other games. Let me know what you guys think about this game because it's insane. Yeah, Nick, I totally agree. It's going to be the meme game of the week, bring unforeseen events. 100% agree. And the clip that Kyle and I have been playing about Staley, about calling the defense, about who's calling the defense, blah, 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 blah. That's going to be something that they reference quite a bit to Staley about this game. Like, oh, who's calling the defense? Why are you calling the defense? Why is it you that's calling the defense, right? So, if you're Staley, man, the seat has never been hotter. Honestly, the seat has never been hotter. They got rid of McDaniels. They got rid of, the Panthers head coach, Frank Reich. This guy's next. Staley is next. 100%. Las Vegas Orb. Oh, my God. I want to go there so bad. The concerts I've seen there from U2 or like someone else, I forgot, have been insane. Here we go. Chargers, unfortunately, have to start at their own 45 after what they thought was going to be a touchdown. And the pass goes nowhere, incomplete. There's Staley just trying to keep his composure. Oh, God, just trying to keep his composure on whatever the fuck is going on. I want a Grand Theft Auto Las Vegas game. That would be insane. I think the Super Bowl in Las Vegas is going to be sick, man. There's going to be so much shit to do. Like, I have not personally been to Vegas. We were, supposed to go earlier, but, things happened that I wasn't able to go. But, man, that Super Bowl is going to be awesome. 3rd and 5 year for the Chargers coming up at the 50-yard line. Easton Stick over the left side. First down. Good job, Easton Stick. 6 minutes left in this game. There's Kyle. Saw your forehead the whole time.
Was that crazy? That came from the ground?
Yeah, I don't know how you teleported like that. We totally didn't see your forehead while you were moving across at all.
Did you? You did?
Why is he
Damn.
under the camera? 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They're going to hand it off. And that's not Eckler. Kyle, I'm sorry.
Oh, I've given up on that dream.
How much did he need?
40 rushing yards,
And he was what, at like 10?
like 12.
Oh, yeah. No, not going to happen. Unless. No, not going to happen. Sorry.
They're not even playing him really.
No. 2nd and 4. Chargers hand it off again to the left side. Gets the first down and more out of bounds at around the 25-yard line.
Ooh.
Ooh. Chargers.
Are they going to score 70, the Raiders?
4:53 left. I think they're just going to run the ball from here on out if they get the ball back.
I mean, this one is over. We could probably even jump to our.
I'm down. I'm down if you are.
Yeah,
You want to wait to see what the end of this drive produces?
yeah. We'll wait for the end of this drive.
Okay. And that play does not really go anywhere.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a screen pass. You feel me?
I feel you.
I don't think you do.
No, I do.
Throw a dog shit in the chat if you don't think Kyle fails me.
No, I don't think you do.
2nd and 8 here. I don't know about that, Jim. 2nd and 8 here. Easton's taking the shotgun. His running back is twerking in the backfield. And we got a flag. Possible offsides. Or false start.
Man, that whole idea about waiting, terrible idea.
I'm starting to think about it too. I was like, this is usually the part in Thursday night football games, because I was saying this while you were gone, how this one makes up for all the bad ones. But this is usually the part in Thursday night football games where we're like on the edge of our seats, like, oh my God, they need to get down there to score a field goal to be within 2 or some shit like that, you know? And really, it's just like, there's nothing going on. The Raiders are going to win this game. Yeah, it really is. 2nd and 3. Quick pitch to the left side, and it's going to be a first down to get inside the 15-yard line after that penalty. 4 minutes left and counting.
I should have taken him to have 40 yards.
Hindsight 2020.
Yeah, do you think Eckler's going to get a contract next year?
I don't know, man. Spiller, right side, inside the 10-yard line. Dude, he's had a bad year this year. Eckler has had a very bad year this year. God, he missed 3 games, I think, because of injury or something like that earlier. I think it was like week 4 through 6 or something like that. But he has not been what he's been this year. So I don't know about the contract. I really don't. And you don't pay running backs anyway now. At least that's what NFL is showing. So he's gonna be hard pressed for a contract.
All right. AP is doing this on purpose.
What?
He's acting like overly like angry. It's like, look, I don't lose my passion even when we're up a ton.
You're like, dude, you won.
Like, dude, you're up 70 with 4 left in the 4th.
You need to calm down.
Just saying.
Khalil Mack looking sad. He's like, I actually kind of low key wish I was on the Bears again.
It's like you could, if you could know what he's really thinking. and you find out that that's not it. He's like, I wonder what's for dinner. And you're just like, I miss the Bears. Look at him missing the Bears. I can tell.
Total. I'm a mind reader. That's exactly what he's thinking, dude.
Man.
Ugh.
Is he calling defense?
I don't know. Is Brandon Staley calling defense?
Not anymore. He did. We can start using past tense. I'm comfortable with that.
3rd and 3, stick back to pass. Over the middle again, and it's going to be a touchdown to Quentin Johnston, who finally gets in the end zone.
Is that his first?
I think it is his first. The other one was to his tight end and someone else. But the Chargers able to score 3 touchdowns in garbage time. They get to 21 points.
21 points.
21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the ops? Yeah, for me. 21. Do you think 21? Do you
Do
think?
your thing, 21.
Do
Do
your
your thing, 21.
Kyle needs that jacket back on. Okay. All right. Well, there's a little under 3 minutes left now, Kyle. I believe it's like 2.5. Do you just want to go straight into it, straight into the post game?
Yeah, we can do like a real quick instant reaction. I mean, this is one of those games where the score tells most of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chargers got dominated. The Raiders turned the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
And starting in the beginning of the game, they capitalized on their turnovers, turned them into points, and just put the foot on the gas and never looked back. I think Aiden O'Connell, you definitely are liking what you're seeing out of him.
Yeah.
The defense played inspired. This is just a great overall win for the Raiders. And like we had a Raiders fan in here just a little while ago. Belinda said,
"Yep,
hopefully they can build on this because whether you're a Raiders fan, Broncos fan, you want the Chiefs to lose, and the Raiders are playing the Chiefs next."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, it's the Raiders dominated on both sides of the ball. The Chargers defense had 0 answers for Aiden O'Connell in this offense. But I think the biggest story here is going to be all the mistakes that happened in terms of turnovers, whether it was on the offense, whether it was on the special teams. You saw on one of the punt returns, number 12 for the Chargers just get stripped. He was trying to make a move. He went left. He was trying to go back upfield, and then he got tackled. But during the tackle, he got stripped, and it was just a bad day from there on. It felt like after that moment, it was like the Raiders were just going all out to score as many points as they wanted, and that's exactly what happened, man. Like you said, they took those turnovers, turned them into points, no field goals, all touchdowns, all business. The Raiders were standing on business this game at home in front of their fans, and they're scoring 63. I don't know if they're going to score any more. 2-minute warnings coming up, but it seems to me they're just going to run the clock out, and the Chargers and Brandon Staley are kind of just left with their dick in their hand, really, at the end of this game, just like wondering how the hell did we lose this badly?
Yeah, 2 minutes left. I don't know if they'll give up 70 or not, but Josh McDaniels was fired already. So if that is the Josh you're referring to, then
what?
He is gone. Nick said right here, I don't know. I think Josh could give up 70.
Oh,
I was trying to think. Who's Josh?
Yeah, no, because Angel said Josh McDaniels couldn't do this, but no, I think he could have. I think, or you're saying like he. Oh, yeah, I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah.
If Josh McDaniels was still the coach and all this was happening,
they wouldn't have had this kind of a win.
No, I really don't think so. I really don't think they could have had this type of a win either. This is
Yeah.
something that is like the culture changed 6 weeks ago after the firing of Josh McDaniels. And yeah, I don't know, man. This is the product of it. This is exactly what you get when you fire a very bad coach. You just get guys that play inspired and want to score and want to win. And that's what it is.
Yeah, I got confused because I was thinking Josh, because the Raiders were the team that scored 70. So he's like, I don't think Josh could give up 70. But in this scenario, the Chargers are the team that gave up 70. So that kind of threw me
I
for
get
an
you.
endless loop.
Yeah, that's what Nick's saying. I think Josh could give up 70. Josh ain't scoring 70. You're right. You're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this was pretty much a meaningless game as far as the AFC playoff picture goes. I think both these teams are too far back at this point to turn it around, because I think some of these other teams are just going to end up with more dubs because they were 5-8. But you can still end the season well, and you can still build momentum going into next year. And we'll see. I think AP made a really good case that he should be the starting or the head coach next year. And it'll be interesting to see if they can finish strong, and he can put together a 5-2 or 6-3 record as an interim head coach.
Yeah.
With a win like this sprinkled in there, that could be a good enough resume to get him the job next year.
Absolutely. And Aiden O'Connell, man, like showing that, it took a few games for him to really get going. And he's played pretty damn well this game. Spreading the ball around is something that I feel like when Josh McDaniels was the head coach, they weren't really doing a lot. But with Aiden O'Connell and with AP at the head coach, and their offensive coordinator, whoever it is calling the plays, they've been able to kind of get it to Jacoby Myers, get it to Mayer, get it to Devontae Adams even, right? They got some trick plays from Jacoby Myers passing it to Devontae Adams for a touchdown. And then the defense. We've talked about the defense. The Raiders' defense has looked bad some games, and in this game, they look really damn good. They looked really, really damn good, especially with all those turnovers. You get points off turnovers, you get pick sixes, you get fumble sixes. More than likely, you're going to win the game, and they've been, they've got some good games, they got some bad games. Today was just an outstanding game for the Raiders defense. So, do they finish the year off strong, Kyle? Because right now in their AP, they're 3-3. Do you think that he finishes with a winning record the last 3 weeks of the season?
I think he'll finish 500.
But he can't.
He's 3-3.
Yeah, there's 3 games left. I'm saying, does he finish the season?
No. I know you're asking. I'm still thinking.
Yeah, because it could be
I'm putting
like
a lot of thought into this. Because I know they have Denver on the schedule, so I don't want to say yes.
Yeah, because if he wins 2 more games, he's going to finish 5-4. That's above 500. You look good going into the offseason, like you said, right? You're like,
yeah,
you got to take a look at him. This might be the guy, but if he loses 2 more games, which the Denver one will be a loss, he's 4-5 now. So
I'm going to say this is their last win this year. It's a great win. But yeah, I'm gonna say that they're gonna end up being
3-6,
6-11
on
the year, and just because Kansas City, at Indy versus Denver, I think those are going to be 3 really, really hard fights. But they'll have their chance. I can't believe the next time we're going to see them play is on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
How close are we to Christmas?
We are, what's today, the 14th? We're 11 days away.
Wow.
11 days away.
Dude.
From Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah.
Time's flying.
Time is flying, man. It's crazy. There's 3 more weeks left of football.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. This is not right. This is not right. They should extend it another week and do so every year until year-round it's football.
Yes. Although we would need a break at some point.
Oh, 100%. We would need to we're not streaming week 23, by the way, guys.
We're taking 23 to 24 off, going on our company vacation to Cancun.
Yep. Oh, lovely. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the stream. We had a ton of fun. We had 2 new subscribers. So thank you guys, everyone, for being in the comments, letting us know that we had a chug, Lily, for the subs. We had a ton of fun, and what a game it was. What a game it was for sure.
Freaking awesome. Great game.
You gotta do this. Now do that. Now do the you gotta do the thumbs up.
Look, I can flicker. Light.
Kyle's producing his own webcam over there. I love it. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Kyle, as always, great time, man. Great time.
Always a pleasure. And guys, definitely tune in to all of our predictions following this. You're not going to want to miss it. Playoffs on the line. We'll see you guys in a second.
All right, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. See you guys in a bit. See ya.